Everyone ready?
Ready, server one. Ready, server
We're
one.
gonna go live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Roll server one.
1.
Take server one.
If you like Montclair State athletics, you came to the
9,
right place.
Ready, server
5
two.
hours of
7,
commercial-free Red Hawk
6,
Sports Hour coverage
5,
starts right
Roll
now.
server
3,
two. Take
2,
server two.
10,
Ready,
9,
camera one.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take camera one. Ready, camera eight. Mike and Q Talon.
Home, and thank you for joining us here on the Red Hawk Sports Network. It's the third annual Homecoming
Name
Live
font.
show.
Add name font.
We're honored to give you all the coverage of Montclair State sports. I'm Matt Bruchet alongside Connor Cupin, and you'll be with us all day long.
You said it yourself, Matt. You know, we've been in
Who's
the
name
heat
font?
of Montclair State fall sports during the entire duration of this production. And with everything that's happening, it's going to be an absolute treat to talk all things Red Hawks today.
Couldn't agree more, Connor. It's been awesome
full
to
screen.
follow these teams
30
throughout
seconds
their
on
new
camera.
seasons, and with so many new faces,
that?
including a new
Going
head
into
coach,
a full
which we're going to
screen
talk
after
more about later. But this is your first semester as a broadcast intern. What have you loved so far?
Oh, I've loved every single second of being an intern, but the number one thing is working as a team. We've sort of become like a small family of sorts. Like, I've been friends with everyone even before becoming a broadcast intern, but now I get to do what I love and with all of you guys, people I love doing
Ready,
this
full
with.
screen.
That's very sweet. And all of that has led us here
Take
today.
full screen.
Connor, what do we have to look
30
forward
seconds
to?
on the
Well, Matt, we have an absolutely
this, we go into live
stacked
shots.
show. First off, we're going to be talking about Coach Palazzo and his illustrious career as a longtime Red Hawk. Then we'll keep things on the gridiron and catch up with the football team and what they're looking forward to at
15
home.
seconds left in the
Yeah, then we're going to
Cameras.
transition to volleyball with a special guest of head coach
Sideline
Ed
cameras.
Slawinski
Time,
joining us on the
9,
set. After
8,
that, we're going to
sideline
catch up with our
7,
sideline reporters for the
6,
day, Luke
5,
Sirianni and Vincent
4,
Picone.
Good,
Can't wait to see what they have
ready,
in store
three,
for
ready,
us.
three.
2,
And then later
1.
on in the show, we'll get to talk with one of our guys in the booth, our very own Anthony Cofone, and he's going to tell us
Camera
his
three.
keys to the game for a Red Hawk W.
And Connor, this is a
Minute on live
Montclair
shots.
State
Ready,
team
one.
that has high expectations for the season. What did
Camera
we see
two.
from
Can
this
you find
program
me the
last
other
year?
team?
Well,
Yeah,
last
yeah,
season
camera
didn't
two.
exactly go as planned.
After this,
After
ready,
winning
one.
their first 2 of their first 3 games,
Take
they
one.
would unfortunately go winless the rest of the way. But there were many bright
Camera
spots
two, camera
that were
two.
taken into the offseason and now
Ready,
being polished in
three.
this campaign. One of those was being
Yes,
able to
stay
watch
on-
the new
stay
head
on
coach
that team.
Mike Palazzo
I-
grow into his new role.
Yeah, Connor, you can see how much of an
Ready,
instant
3.
impact
30 seconds left.
Coach
Take
Palazzo
3.
has had on his team
Going back
after
on
the
camera
changing of the
after
guard
this.
after
Three
Coach
follows,
G's
good.
legendary
Ready,
run
2.
as the Red Hawks head coach for 40 years.
We actually spoke to Coach Palazzo about his new title.
Ready, one.
his
Ready,
years
server
on the
one. Ready,
field,
server
and
one.
just what goes into making the role of head coach
Roll
his
server
own.
1. Speak audio. Take server 1.
All right, 7
When
minutes
Mike
in this
Palazzo was
package.
appointed head coach of the football program at Montclair State University in November 2022, it marked the start of a new era for MSU football.
So Ryan,
The road to Palazzo's hiring was marked by his everlasting passion for the game and his never-ending quest for
full
greatness.
screen of schedule.
As a
and
crucial
bring him
member
in
for
right
the
after the
Montclair
full
State
screen.
coaching
Put him on
staff
right
for
now.
nearly 10 years,
Have him
Palazzo
set him up, set
cemented
him up,
himself
Let's get him
as
in.
one
Let's
of
get
his
him in.
coaching abilities
Stage managers
under
set
the
up for three
guidance
people.
of
Thank you.
longtime head
And then we'll
coach
come out of that
Rick
to
Giancola.
right
Let them
there.
know that
Build,
Palazzo
build,
reviewing
name
the
font.
president.
Name
as a
font.
mentor.
President
Trying to
Copel.
fill the role or fill the shoes of Coach Cincola is very difficult
Okay,
because
guys, you guys
Go
are
to-
You have to
going
be
to be
your own
reviewing
person.
the president when we
Ready,
come
and
in.
what I
Figure
try
out
to
what you
do
wanna
is
talk
take
about.
the lessons that he taught me in the time that I was a player here and the time I was assistant here
I think it's
and
KO.
instill that in my way to the team. You know, I think Coach G and I have very similar
6
core
minutes left in
values
this
and beliefs
package.
on what this program can
6
do
minutes
for a
left
young
in the
man.
package.
But you know, I just want to do it in my way.
One of the hardest things to
Yeah,
do
this guy.
is to be a head coach in any sport and still be a coach in that sport. My only advice to him was be you, don't change anything that's not you, it's not real, and if you have any questions for me, I'll be more than willing to help you. I'm not going to walk in and tell him what to do, how to do it, where to do it, when to do it. That's his job. That's what he's going to do.
In 2007, Palazzo started working at MSU as a student assistant. During that year, the Red Hawks, ran by Coach Gene Cola, would go on to win the East Sac South Atlantic Championship, a notable accomplishment that served as a catalyst for his enduring relationship with the team and Coach G, along with the knowledge of how winning teams are made.
After interview, where are we
The
going?
years when we won the
5
NJAC,
minutes
the
left in the
team
package.
was so connected, and the culture was so good. We were able to overcome anything that came our way. And I have plenty of stories, probably stuff I can tell you off the record. Some adversity that hit during those seasons, in 2009, 2010, that we came together. And that's something that I really, really tried to impress upon our senior and junior leaders of the program, to bring those young guys along and get everybody to buy in so we can overcome those difficult times.
5'11"?
Palazzo appeared in 29 games while he was an active player with the Red Hawks, securing 2 NJAC championship titles, but his constant passion for the game and his teammates was demonstrated not just by his performance, but by the praise he earned for his selflessness and commitment. He received the Fred Hill Hustle Award in 2008, which recognized his consistent work ethic and resolve. Additionally, Palazzo received the Alan Coder Award in 2011, which awarded his
4
dedication
minutes left in
and
this
commitment
package.
to put the needs of the team ahead of his own. These honors attest to his exceptional character and commitment to the football program at Montclair State, something Palazzo said he attributes to the late Sam Mills.
Sam Mills has a huge impact on my life. I unfortunately never was able to meet him, but he was an undersized linebacker, and obviously he was a much better football player than I was. But when I was in high school, I always looked at Sam Mills, and I kind of was inspired by him because he's an undersized linebacker playing the NFL. And ironically, when I played in the All-Star game my senior year, the All-Shore game, I was awarded the Sam Mills Award. So then, fast forward, I get here, and obviously he's an alum of this university.
Palazzo has had a big impact on MSU in several ways, in addition to his football accomplishments. After his
3 minutes
playing
left
days
in the
came to
package.
an end, Palazzo once again became part of the team from 2012 to 2013, serving as the tight ends and video coordinator. Due to his unwavering dedication and love for football, Palazzo was driven to pursue his dreams at the prestigious Division I Towson University. In 2014, he assumed the job of defense quality control coach, a position that allowed him to further immerse himself in the intricacies of the game.
My first 2 years, I was a part-time coach here after I was finished playing, and I made a whopping $1,200 the first year and $2,400 the second year. And then I said $2,400. But the most important thing about Towson was just seeing how other things work in college football, and seeing the rat race of Division I, seeing what it's like to be a low-level assistant in a higher-level program, and all the grunt work that goes into it. I literally didn't
over 2
have a
minutes.
place to live. I just lived in an office.
Wait, hold on. 2 minutes and 8
Palazzo
seconds.
acquired priceless insights into the realm of film analysis and practice planning, enhancing his expertise, which he
Now,
brought
2
with
minutes
him
till this
when he
package
returned
ends.
to Montclair in 2015,
Do I even go to full
taking
screen?
on the responsibility of being the wide receivers coach, where he helped produce several all-NJAC wide
Going on
receivers.
script.
Something that I've always tried to preach, and never preach with the team now, and I did with the receivers when I was coaching them, is having a standard of perfection and trying to be perfect every day. And nobody's ever perfect. There's never been a perfect game that's been played. There's never been a perfect game out of a receiver. But trying to pursue that. You know, if you have 100 balls a day that you can catch 100 of them. And if you don't, catch 99, that's pretty good.
Coach Palazzo is a huge contributor to the development and growth of Montclair State football, playing a pivotal role in shaping its future trajectory. He dedicates his time and effort towards instilling dedication, teamwork, and excellence into the upcoming generation of athletes, molding them into well-rounded individuals who possess the necessary skills to excel both on and
1
off
minute
the
left in this
field.
package.
We want to win.
Ready,
That's our goal.
full screen, ready, Mike and
Everybody
Q
knows
talent.
that, but
Ready, Mike and
the
Q.
rest of the pieces have to fall into place for that to happen. And if we do all the other things we're trying to do, and have a disciplined group of guys, have a respectful group of guys, have a trustworthy group of guys, and they all start to buy into that and being resilient and overcoming adversity. Those are lessons that are going to be with them for the rest of their lives outside of football.
30
so
seconds
something
left in the
as
package.
a player, I just always
Ready, Mike.
really bought into, and the keep pounding mentality and overcoming adversity is a
Ready,
huge thing.
full
And
screen.
that's what accretes to the team now. That keep pounding mentality and overcoming adversity and being resilient. It's not easy to play football. It's not easy to do what we do. But you got to be able to get through that, because if you're not able to get
10,
through
9,
feeling of a loss,
7,
or,
6,
tough game,
5,
you're going to struggle
4,
further on.
3, 2,
Mike and
1.
keep talent. Take full screen.
Azo, such a
45
joy to be
seconds left
around.
in full screen.
I'm very excited to see how his coaching style grows on this program.
Ready.
You
8.
said it best,
Gonna
Matt.
hit
You
you
can
after this.
already see it on
Ready,
the
name
field.
5.
After Montclair started this season off with a win against Gettysburg College.
Oh.
Coming off 2 losses, Montclair hosts TCJ
Back on
today
8, back
for
on
their
8.
first NJAC matchup of the
careful,
season.
Yeah, then that NJAC play is going to continue into the next few weeks, where they'll travel to Kane University
No.
and
Too
Cougars,
late. It's
followed
already
by a
there.
home game
Already
against
there.
Salisbury
Hold,
University
hold.
October 14th, and at William Patterson on October 21st.
If you like returning faces, then you'll also like Montclair's home matchup against Rowan
Just sit there
on
listening.
October 28th for Alumni Day. With their last away game, takes them to Virginia to face Christopher
Look at
Newport
this
on
look.
November
I
4th.
like it. Great.
And the final game of the season
Take
at
your
Sprague
graphic- well,
Field
it's
against
much
Muhlenberg
better now.
College on November 11th.
This
And
one
we're joined
committed.
here
There
on
we
the
go.
set outside Sprague Field.
Now we do it.
Very special guest, President Capel. Thank you for joining us.
News
Great to be here,
graphic.
Matt. So it's homecoming. What does
Ready,
this mean
7.
to the Montclair State campus?
Well,
Take 7.
what it means is it's an energizing day, right? You've got a huge crowd of people
Ready,
up the hill from us, and people are excited to be at the university, celebrate what Montclair State University
Ready,
means
9.
to them.
And now, all this talk
Take it.
about Coach Palazzo, how excited are you for him in this
Cameras in the
his
Ready,
field.
seven.
first
Find us something.
homecoming after
Cameras in the field.
Coach
Find
G
us
was the
something.
head coach for so many years?
Well, I mean, this
Take
program
7.
is synonymous with
1,
Coach
2,
G, as
3,
you
5
guys
shots
know,
to cover
and
with.
I think Coach Palazzo
Can we
gets to
get
make
the
his own
dance
now,
team
right?
one?
He's been a
Dance
part
team
of
one.
Montclair, as we just saw, for a long
Yes,
time.
one.
But there's
Dance
new
team.
energy and there's new excitement that I think
Ready,
is
8.
about having a new coach, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
And so far this season, all of athletics has been showing out to all the other games, like men's basketball teams and the football teams going to the volleyball. How important is this athletics community to be together?
Well, I'm really glad.
Lantern fly.
All right, that's good. We've got special effects. So, it's one of my favorite things when I go to games is what you observe, that you see the coaches and the players from the other
2,
teams
zoom in.
coming out to support each
Camera
other
two,
the
zoom
other
in.
day.
We lost
We had a huge crowd at our women's
Ready,
volleyball
2.
game, and the football team was out in big, loud numbers. And I think it speaks a lot to the culture of the
We
university
lost
about
five.
people supporting each other.
Don't
Really,
cut 'em
I
off.
think it's really
Don't cut 'em
special. I don't
off.
think you
Don't
see
cut 'em
that at many other schools.
Take 8.
Well, thank you so much, President.
You're not going to get into Zach Wilson and Taylor Swift.
No,
I mean, come on.
let's actually talk about that. So,
Ready,
how
1.
is what do you think of this Taylor Swift thing?
I think it's hilarious that that's what everybody wants. It tells you something about the magnitude of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's the story. I mean, I guess as a
Three,
Jets
focus
fan,
up.
you're like, anything to
Find
not
something
talk about
stickers,
Aaron
focus.
Rodgers, and so we'd
Camera's
rather
great.
talk about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But it is pretty funny.
And then so this is Montclair State with the merger with Bloomfield. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, that's a really exciting thing that Bloomfield has now become part of Montclair. We've got Deacon the Bear is making the rounds up at homecoming, and
flashing
there's
back, but now
Bloomfield
we don't
College
have it
folks here in
anymore.
force. What's
Like
exciting
now- like
is
have it
it's
now, but
another
keep
way in
switching.
which
Ready, 3.
Montclair is being innovative,
Take 3.
making a difference. As you probably know, because we've talked about
Ready,
it,
7.
Bloomfield is the only predominantly black institution
Take 7.
in New Jersey, and so this is a real symbol of our
Ready?
commitment to make sure that higher education is accessible to a diverse population across our state. And as you know, it's kind of cool. We add another athletic program to
You gotta get him out of here.
the stable of teams that we're
Been going on
following
for
here.
2.5
Excited
now.
about.
Take 8.
Well, now here
After this,
at homecoming,
we have
how,
the
which,
big names.
what number? How many homecomings
not
have
good
you
at this.
had now?
This would be my third homecoming, and
Tell Matt
I think
the
each
next-
of those 3
we're
years
going
is
into
growing, and
big
we're trying to
names.
turn it into a real
Tell Matt,
attraction.
big
and
names.
people
Tell
are
Matt,
coming.
big names next.
Obviously, alumni, but what's
Take
what's
that.
cool is that I think of homecoming as more a community gathering. So yes, alumni, but also family members. Tons of family members of
Ready, 9?
current and former students and community
Ready.
members are coming out
We're getting-
and really embracing
That's gonna
Montclair
thank him, and we're
as
gonna get out of here.
a centerpiece of our broader community.
We're going
and
to-
you're feeling
Yeah,
that
it's
energy
scripted.
It's
right
live
now.
shots.
Yeah, do you happen to see
Take it.
familiar faces
Yep.
all over?
I know, bud. I know.
I see familiar faces, and the funny thing in my position is people seem to recognize me. So that's a good sign that
Ready,
people are like, I
one.
know that guy. He's been around a while now, so that's sort of a fun part of it too.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for coming out today. And despite a 1-2 record, we've seen a lot of good football played by
Take
both.
live shots. Take something.
The first home
Alright.
game included them coming
Camera
back.
two,
President out
camera
there.
two,
Huge
find,
deficit,
President out.
almost
find
caught
me
them
the other
victory in
team,
overtime.
camera two.
That was a
He's done.
crazy
President is
game,
done. We
and
can
it
get the
really
president out.
shows the
Thank you.
Camera
resiliency
two,
of
the
this
other
Montclair
team.
State roster. And
Thank
speaking
you.
of
Stay on
this
the other
Montclair
team
State
for me.
roster,
Yeah,
who
right.
are some of the
Ready,
guys that
three.
you should be looking
Slide
out
Connor
for?
over.
Take three.
We have, of course,
Connor move
have
over.
to talk about Clarence Wilkins.
Ready,
As a
two,
defense,
straighten your shot.
You have to be looking out for him at all times with his ability
Zoom
to
in.
stretch the
Nope.
floor.
Nope.
Johnny
Hold there.
Mendez as well is
Ready,
back
two.
and looks as
Take
good
two.
as average. Almost averaging
down,
8
nine
yards a
down.
carry
Yes.
with
Ready,
2
one.
touchdowns on the
As-
ground.
as
He's
scripted
been
right now.
unstoppable and very tough for
Take
defenders
one.
to bring down.
Yeah, those are some great picks. One of the first guys that
Take
comes to
Mary
my
Lou.
mind
Ready,
is
three.
Coach
Lewinsky
Burgess.
at any
Yeah,
point.
he was given the number 0, which for those that
I know
don't
Coach
know is a
Lewinsky
relatively
showed
new tradition for
Take
Montclair
three.
State football. The numbers voted by the team and given to the
Two.
players.
What do you got on your left, camera two? What do you have on your left?
We saw Mike
That group
Ramos
of
sport
teammates, yeah?
that
Oh,
over the last
yes.
2
Oh,
years
no, they're
and
not.
is now
Okay.
helping the team on the coaching staff.
Focus up.
Focus three,
Burgess
focus
holds
three.
that honor
Ready,
and is living up
one,
to
find
it.
me the
He
other
currently
team. Camera
leads
one,
the team
find
in
me the other
tackles
team.
with 22.
You can tell just how hard he has worked to earn that number, and he's really proven it on the field. But back over
Are
to
they
the
talking about
offensive
Sanborn?
side of the ball,
Switch to
you've
Eskimo?
got to keep an eye on Zach
Nope,
Lewis.
got there.
He's been a
5
very
shots.
effective security
Ready,
blanket
ready,
for
full
quarterback
screen,
Andrew
ready, full
Sanborn
screen.
thus far.
And I'm glad
And
you
it's
mentioned
Sanborn.
Andrew Sanborn.
Take
He
full screen.
currently is in his
Here he
first season as starting quarterback for this Montclair State team. Let's look at how he's fared so far
Go
this
ahead.
year.
Well, Matt, he's got 7 touchdowns, and the most interesting part, only 3 of them are through the air. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns, and that's some serious dual threat action out there.
Ready, eight.
He's throwing for 491 yards,
I was
and he's
told him
rushed for
headed down,
63
we'll
on the
keep going
year.
without it.
However,
Thank you.
he has thrown 4 interceptions, but 3 of them came against last
There's
week.
the lead
Played
to
against
that
Union
practice.
College, and that Union team is 4-0, so no one has an answer for them. And through 3 games this year, he's only taken 1 sack. A true testament to the O-line and his pocket awareness.
Yeah, I've been a huge fan of Sanborn and the way he's played this season. Also, a huge shout out to the big guys up front. Only allowing 1 sack so far this season is a great accomplishment, and that's going to be critical today against a TCNJ team that comes in with 5 sacks.
Take it.
Now, this is a production that takes so much planning and, of course, practice. Just
Ready,
like how we're
practice,
doing
B-roll on
it,
server
Montclair's doing
1.
the same thing for TCNJ right now to get ready for
Server
this game.
2, server
Yeah,
2.
they've been
ready,
working
server two.
for it all week. What do you think Coach Blas has been telling the guys so far in practice?
Matt, the first thing is 100% establishing the run because
Right.
Johnny Mendez, as we
Right
mentioned,
now it's playing for
averaging
no
almost
coach.
8 yards a carry.
Or
This TCNJ
roll
defense
server
has
two.
given up 100-plus rushing
Take
yards
server
in
two,
every
sneak
single
audio.
game. And
We're gonna
once you
go
open up the
from
rushing
other
lanes,
sports
then
update
comes
on
the
camera
pass.
to tailgate
Now,
if we can,
Montclair
okay?
State
Straight to
passing
tailgate.
pretty well, and
Okay.
TCNJ's
Gotcha.
defense has given up
Full
a
sports
crazy
to
amount of
tailgate
passing
if
yards per
Lewinsky
game.
doesn't show up.
So
Even if
once
he does
Ready,
his point,
establish the
we don't
run,
have time.
here comes the
Gotcha.
pass.
Yeah, and we
Number 5,
talked
get
about
ready.
Sanborn's interceptions before. How do they limit the turnovers today?
Number 5, nope, he's
Got
not
to take
talking.
what the
He's not
defense
talking
yet, not
gives
yet.
you. Had a
Number 5,
rough
focus
last
up.
outing against
Shut
Union
up.
College with a few turnovers, but now it's time to
Center your shot.
reset and
Stay
retool.
right there,
stay right
As
there.
long
That's
as the
fine,
offense is patient and lets plays develop, there should be no issue with the turnovers.
And that's going to be very important today. So you know the players will be wanting to play their best in front of this homecoming crowd. What's your favorite part of homecoming?
Ready,
Best
server
homecoming
one.
moment is by far seeing almost the whole school in one spot. This isn't the biggest campus in the world, but it's certainly spread out a solid amount. And homecoming is one of those few times where you really see everyone all uniting for one thing. And that's to celebrate being a Montclair State Red Hawk.
Well, we got the chance to speak to some players this past week and find out what homecoming
Roll
means to them.
server 1. Take server 1, sneak audio.
Homecoming means the university getting together, alumni coming back. You come in,
Yes.
So-
so
after this, we're just going straight to the 2
So I mean, homecoming means to me is
Video update on it. Ready, server 2.
together, to show their support, show the school
Oh,
spirit.
focus
here.
you know,
Okay, perfect.
look
So-
them out
Bring
with,
coach
Can we
in.
get him in? Let's get him in.
Come into right now.
Let's get him in.
Just coming together as a team.
Move on hold, camera 5 on hold. We're going to go to
There's no
as back
lying
as
team.
scripted.
We
Get
work
him in
together
there.
as a team.
What's my hotkey?
Homecoming means just
For this
celebration.
one, it
School coming
is
together,
flagging.
teammates, players. My favorite thing about homecoming is
Ready,
that,
server 2.
of course, I love when the whole crowd pops
got
out.
about
And, it's real
Minute
loud.
and a half.
There's a lot of
Not
even- not even a minute, yeah.
on the field.
Put the coach on the end. Put the coach on the end.
Alright.
Put
the coach on the end.
You got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds.
Where is he?
They all been here and done
30
it,
seconds
so
to next server.
it's good to show
Connor, go to the middle seat.
Ready, server 2.
how packed campus gets.
And
Everyone's
then-
out for homecoming on the Saturday. There's a bunch of stuff to do on
10,
campus.
9,
Like how all the alumni
8,
come back.
7,
You're not kidding. All right,
6,
go to fall sports.
5,
Go to fall sports.
4, 3,
Have these guys
2,
spam. Have these guys spam for a
Ready
minute.
server 2.
That's a little off there. It's fine. Just wait for
Flag. Okay.
Right there.
On him, personal foul. He was not.
Roll server
that was
2.
it.
So,
Sneak audio,
Still
take
no
server
coach?
2.
Nice.
Still no coach?
Still no coach.
Go. Cue him. Cue him. Cue him.
Swing here with their United Soccer rankings,
It's all right.
4th and 10th
There he is.
respectively. Montclair State men's soccer
Zach,
ranked
calling
4th
him
and women's soccer ranked
All right,
10th,
get him
both
in there.
dominating the pitch. Field hockey is still finding their stride with a record of 4 and 7. This happened last season too, and then they went on a tear heading into the playoffs.
Slow down, Connor. Slow down.
And my colleague's favorite sport, volleyball, has also had its ups and
Ready
downs.
camera 8.
With the
Give us
loss
a
of
minute
some
to get
big
Sawinski
names
in
like
there.
Leah Higgins
No.
and Carly Waterman.
All right.
And welcome back here
Take
on
camera
the
eight.
set at Sprague Field
All right, server team.
with head coach Ed
Ready,
Sawinski, other
camera
volleyball
set.
team coach.
5
How are you
minutes
doing?
on the
Good.
center
How are
view.
you?
5 minutes on
Oh,
the center
living the
view.
dream.
Nice.
Before we talk about this season, I want to talk about your professional playing days in Puerto Rico. Can you talk to us about that and how that's helped you today?
Take camera 7, add name font.
Playing in Puerto Rico was an amazing experience.
script here, boys and
Got to
girls.
play
Back on
with
script.
former
Great.
national team players,
Ready
Olympic,
camera 8.
athletes, best scorers in the world. So it was a
Lose
really
name
good
font.
experience playing at home in front of my family and friends and in front of packed gyms. A different level of volleyball. So that's a memory that will last forever.
And you know what it's like to do a lot of traveling. You have a roster that's
37.
full of players from out of state. Do you think that has helped you be more connected with them?
Yeah, absolutely,
Take
and I
7.
think it's
Ready,
you know
server
I came
1.
from a Division III where our entire program was from
Roll
all over the
server 1,
country,
sneak
including
audio,
some
take server
national
1.
teams. So it was a really good experience to
Lower audio on server.
I think that I had as a player. So I want to replicate that for my student athletes. So having players from all
4
over the
minutes left
country
in this interview.
is really good for our program, and then obviously I can help them with that transition to college since I lived it as a player
Right on
as
time
well.
here, boys and girls.
So now, from day one to now, how much growth have you seen
Sneak
through the team
server audio,
this season?
take 8.
I mean, a great growth. I mean, here's the thing: you're not going to see it in the records, but we see it day to day. The growth that we've done, the development that we've done through the year, and we're playing a very tough schedule, and that's part of,
Connor asked
you know,
us about
how do you train
kids.
experience?
That's when
Just
we're setting
get them
our
experience
shots.
and playing some
Camera
tough
5,
teams,
let's get
and
ready here,
and right
camera
now our
5.
motto is we win or
Camera
we
5, let's get
learn,
ready.
and we're going to learn from every single one of the teams that we've
Oh, we're
played
just
so
starting
far,
out first?
and I think hopefully
Don't
that's
talk,
going
don't- he doesn't
to
need
aid
to
our
talk.
development
Don't
this
talk yet,
season
don't talk
and
yet.
for the
Not
next
on
year.
yet.
Shoot, just
And
Just
speaking
get-
of your
just
whole
get
team
ready,
there,
camera 5.
19
7.
players
ready,
on
camera
the
5.
roster, and you also have 3 kids at home. So what's it like, sort of
Here comes the
balancing
last question, that was the last
fatherhood
question.
and coaching all at the same time?
Take 7.
No, it's not easy, and there's
All right,
not
no
an
Matt, frame up
instruction
Matt, frame
manual
up.
to do,
9,
but
zoom out just a little
to
bit.
follow. But you know, I
Right
think
there, that's
I
fine.
have
And
a
then
very
5,
supportive
zoom out a
family.
bit.
My
You
wife
want to see
was
the
an
tailgate
athlete
as
as well at,
Keep going, keep
at
going,
college.
keep going, keep going.
So
Right
we
there, right there,
understand
that's
the
fine.
work-life
Hey,
balance,
give me a
but I
2
think
shot.
you
Give me
have
a
to,
2 shot
you
on
know,
the
you
right
do
side.
your job, and then you
Here
also
we
have to
go.
go home and do your
Good.
job as well.
Ready,
So
eight?
it's something that
Thank you.
you know I've learned through the years how to balance it, and you know.
Get ready,
that keeps
5,
me
get
on my
ready, 5,
toes,
get
but
ready,
it's
5.
It's a good gig.
Take 8.
Thank you, Coach Dewinski. It's been
We're
a
coming to you,
pleasure
Five.
having
We're coming
you
to
here.
you.
Ready,
You're
Emmy
working,
2.
And
Five.
now,
You're
Matt
working.
Boucher, where are we
Don't
headed?
forget.
Take
Well,
Emmy
as
2.
we continue this great day here at
Here we
Sprague
go,
Field,
5.
we're going to go over to Lot 7, where Luke Sirianni,
Ready,
our
5.
sideline reporter, is there. Luke, how's it going?
Cue him. Go ahead,
Go,
Five.
go, go, go,
Cue
go.
him.
5.
It has been flooding and rough weather
Take
all
5.
week, but that
Are you
doesn't
up?
stop our current and former Red Hawks from tailgating.
Right.
Behind me, we have multiple food trucks, a lot of games, and ready for some
All right.
Montclair State
Frame in-
football.
Frame in his guest.
I'm
Come
here
on.
joined by
There we go.
Montclair State
Beautiful,
alumni
beautiful.
Dina.
All right.
Dina, how does it
Ready?
feel to be
Next
back
2
on campus after graduating in the spring?
Visiting back here is like
Next 2
visiting
box.
home, so it's
let's
like
get-
seeing friends and family all over
No 2
again.
bucks?
So
No,
I'm
wait,
ready.
2 bucks? Next
No
2
2
bucks.
bucks.
No, don't 2
And
bucks.
anything that
Ready?
stood out to this tailgate that has been
Vince
fun
to
for
Luke.
you, or
Yes.
any good
Vince to
food or games that you played
Let's
so
get Vince
far?
to Luke.
Honestly, you said it. The food has been really
Camera
good.
2.
I actually got a taco
Can you
from the
straighten your
taco
camera,
shop not
please?
that long
Straighten
ago,
your
and it like exceeded my
Okay,
expectations.
and then,
There you
okay,
go.
let's get
And we have a game starting in
two,
just
on
about
two, on
40
two.
minutes. Do you have a score prediction
Alright,
or
so
a winner tonight?
2,
Well,
pan,
of course,
tilt
Red
up
Hawks
just
are
a
gonna win,
little
like
bit.
32,
Right there. No, come back down,
26.
come back down. Right there, perfect.
Those
Love
are
to hear it.
backwards.
Everything's going great up here.
Oh, it's backwards, yeah.
I
it's
hear
backwards.
Vincent Pacone has an update about
So-
Yogi Berra near the field. Vincent, what do you have for
Ready
us?
2,
Just
ready
take
2.
it straight,
Take
take it
2.
straight.
Take 2.
Go, Vin. Go, Vincent. Go, Vincent.
Go, Vincent.
Thank you so much, Luke. It looks like you're having a great time. Don't forget to bring me a taco, because I can smell them all the way over
Ready,
here.
server 2.
Going back on.
Now,
5 5, you're clear.
Montclair is home to some beautiful stadiums.
Show us some
one
shots.
of which
Stay
is
around
Yogi
there. Show
Berra
us some shots.
Stadium,
We
which was
might
built
use
in
the camera.
1999 and hasn't been renovated since. Until now. An unlikely partnership between
Ready, server
NJIT and Montclair
Get there, buddy.
has been made.
Just
Turn
take
right
it.
has
Get
more
ready.
on the
Roll
picture of
server
Loki.
2. Sneak audio. Take server 2.
Yeah.
Audio.
Audio.
Server 2 audio.
Audio.
Okay. Everybody. Is
Is
Coach Potts nearby? There he is. Awesome. I just saw him. I'm sorry, I didn't look up. I apologize. Didn't even see him.
Artificial turf,
Nice.
new
Coach Potts
drainage
is next.
services, and building
His
improvements.
daughter, Stacy.
MSU and
Ooh, and his
NJIT
daughter. She can hang out.
Number 8. Yep.
She
Includes
can
the
stay.
daughter.
She can
Perfect.
stay. What's her daughter's
Yogi Berra has
name?
been the
What's the daughter's
home of
name?
Montclair State baseball since 1999. The Redhawks recently
Can we
shared
add the
stadium
daughter's
with
Yes.
name to the
Kennedy.
bottom of the name font?
3 minutes left in this package. 3 minutes left in this package.
So spending time is
Okay.
nothing new to MSU. The Highlanders are a D1 team.
Can we get it
They
spelled?
use a
Yeah.
large amount of seats. The Yogi
Okay.
Bears' 5,000 person capacity and short 20-minute commute made it the perfect choice.
Stage manager. We need a spelling on
A
Kenny.
joint press conference was
daughter's name
held
is
at
Stacy,
Yogi
right?
Bears Stadium.
Kennedy.
Kenny.
Kennedy, sorry. I wasn't listening.
But then what?
How much is like Kennedy?
Okay, we all
call
name
Yogi
K-E-N-N-E-D-Y.
We're not there yet.
Pretty Kim eight.
University and NJIT have taken it in a
Yes.
unique and special
Yes,
way.
she wants to speak
They've
yes.
joined forces to call the stadium home for both of their baseball programs.
It featured big names like the most recent All-American for the Redhawks, Sam Angelo.
You know, now that it's finally here, it's just a sign of relief
Take a
that
breath.
with the stadium,
Great.
and the team, and Montclair Stadium.
2 minutes left in this package.
You're getting the recognition they finally deserve. 3
2
national
minutes left in this
championships, that says
package.
a lot. We're
We are
very
right on
historic
time, in
school,
case you were
very
wondering.
historic
After this,
baseball
we're going
program,
back on
and we're
camera
just
to the interview.
happy
Even with
and
an
we're,
interview. 'Cause we had
really accepting it.
For the last 5 seasons, Montclair has been led by Coach Lorber, who has talked to us about 2 teams being able to join together on the field.
You know, I think the collaboration between NJIT athletics and their baseball program and our baseball program coming here, it's a wonderful thing. You know, you get to have 2 like-minded partners in the pursuit of excellence on the baseball field, and we're going to have a world-class facility because of that, and two groups that are going to take care of it to the best that they can to make it a world-class facility for our athletes to enjoy every day, and so we're excited about that.
Also in attendance was Montclair State University's president, Jonathan Capel. He told us how he was excited for the bond between these 2 astonishing schools.
1 minute left
We
in
don't
this
know
package.
this is just a baseball stadium. This is a resource that can enhance life for the university. This opens the door for a lot of different.
Yeah. Just say it. Yeah. You should be.
Can we
in
just
your-
put 2 daughters below?
With
2
I don't
daughters?
care about that. He's asking just in the bottom line with daughter Kennedy. So go to that one you have.
May have a second daughter.
How many daughters we have? With
2 daughters.
What's the other daughter's name?
With 2, just can we say?
Nope, that's just stupid because obviously it's his daughters. I don't think you need that then. It doesn't put their names, it doesn't matter. You can say their names. Forget it, leave the font, have them introduce
Ready,
his
Mike
daughter.
and Q Talent. Ready, Mike
Now
and
that
Q
it's
Talent.
finally come, it's great. I can't wait for it to happen.
Last season, NJIT finished with a 22-31 record, while the Redhawks finished 36.
Coming out of this.
With
13
a
seconds.
16-3
Coming out of
record,
this. In
the
10,
Redhawks lost
9,
to Jack
8,
Ready, Mike,
7,
you talent?
6,
Don't
5,
edit it.
We
Hold on,
cannot
do that.
wait to see
3,
both teams
2,
on the new field
1.
this spring.
Mike and Q Talent.
Yogi Bear is going to be
Take it.
looking better than ever before with all these new
5 minutes in
additions.
this interview. 5 minutes in this interview.
You'll find some if you take a look at the men's basketball team. Today we have head coach Justin Potts and his 2 daughters, Kennedy and Quinn, here with us. So how's your homecoming been going so far?
It's been great. It's obviously a wonderful environment here. The stuff up in the parking lot street, athletics department is doing some stuff as well, which I believe is the first time ever. So just great to be here.
And we're talking a lot about athletics today. It seems like one of your daughters is a superstar. Kennedy, you scored today.
Ready, 7, take 7.
Yep, she had a goal, a left-footed volley on a little cross, so that we won 3-0 this afternoon.
Take it.
So hopefully that victory leads to another one tonight for Coach Palazzo and his team.
Kids are great.
Now I believe she also said that she prefers soccer over to
7.
basketball. What is your opinion on that one there?
Yeah, I mean,
Take 7.
you know, I have to be okay with it. You know, as a parent, you got to support no matter what it is. You know, so basketball is a distant second, but it's at least on the podium somewhere.
Take it.
4 minutes on the clock.
Well, Coach, spring and summer have both come and gone.
Ready, server 1.
And now the team is rested and ready to go. How excited are you to hit the court and to get back into the swing of things?
Roll server 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for us is, you know, we had a great year last year. trying to obviously capture that success and build onto it
come out
as
there.
you move forward.
We will come
You
out
know, I
to
say
full
all the time
screen,
this time
ready
of year,
full
the
screen.
players are ready to move a lot faster than we are. You know, we as coaches, you want a little bit more time to practice and those kind of things. Our guys are looking for a Phil Panzer already. We obviously got a little bit of time for that, about a month and a half, until we start playing games. But with the rule change this year in Division III, we've already had 5 practices, which is nice to be able to get on the floor and do some different stuff with our guys. So again, looking forward to the year. We have a lot of guys coming back. We're obviously going to miss Steve Freeman about half of the year, but really excited for what lies ahead.
And you mentioned Phil Panzer. Your guys were at the volleyball games. They go to the soccer games. How important is it for these athletics departments to lift each other up?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really what small college athletics is all about, is athletes supporting other athletes. You know, the sellout for the volleyball game was awesome. You know, our guys being able to be there and support, as well as the football team and all the other teams. You know, when you're an athlete, that's your special night, game night, which is just like for you guys calling games and being a part of that. So it's great to be there to support each other and really give them a special environment.
Take it.
Now, unfortunately, last season you saw some big injuries with Amir Williams going down, Devin Cooper going down. How important has this offseason been for everyone recharging, getting fully healthy and ready for this year?
Yeah, I mean, we always say, you know, the crazy thing in athletics is you can't really control the injury. Obviously, it's going to happen. We lost 4 of our top 9 between Amir, Coop. Kyrie was out with mono for a little while. You know, so it's just one of those things you got to learn to deal with it. I thought we battled through the adversity well, and then I think our guys did a remarkable job in the offseason. Amir's already been cleared.
Ready now.
Coop's already been cleared. Those guys are probably about a month to 2 months ahead of schedule. So it proves they did what they needed to do in the summer.
After this, we're doing
hopefully we get a little bit more luck this year.
Full body.
You know, our guys did a great job in preparation in the offseason, so hopefully we can stay healthy.
And we're very excited for some Montclair men's basketball this season. Kendi and Quinn, are you guys excited for some Montclair men's basketball?
Take 7.
Yes.
Are you going to be able to go this year?
Probably.
Yeah, they usually catch some Saturday games, right? She usually plays, so she might not be making the Saturday games. Hopefully she's out there getting buckets for herself.
And how has that been? How has it been to watch your daughters grow up and to play sports, soccer, basketball, dance?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're a coach's kid, you grow up in the gym. We have 18 guys on our roster. They're like big brothers to these 2. You know, when they come to practice, they work the scoreboard and they're getting to know the guys. So I think for them, it's great to be on campus in a college environment, as well as be around the team and kind of see how we do things. We run our program like a family, so that's why our guys get to know them. They were screaming at Mike Jack on our way in. He was up there working the security gate. So for me, it's great to have them a part of it, and I think for them, you know, it opens their eyes.
Give me a solo on Matt.
And your guys have been favorite players on the team.
B-rule to go over that.
So how long do we have to stay on this?
Stacy said to let it breathe a bit. Right now we're up to 4.5. This was supposed to be 5 minutes.
Probably Steve or Coop or Mike
5.5
Jack.
All right. Yeah, we're going to miss Steve. They know Steve. They've been around Steve for a long time, so he was my favorite player on a lot of nights as well.
Yeah, I think if you ask most people that, they're going to say that they love Steve, but you guys got some big shoes to fill with him. How is that going to take place?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing as a team is you can't expect to do that with one guy. I think guys' roles are going to change. Keon was playing at a really high level at the end of the year. Mike Jack's had 2 phenomenal years, you know, since he's been here. So I expect those guys to kind of raise their level.
30 seconds
you know,
left.
And then I think there's some other guys that, you know, can elevate themselves. Kyrie and some of those guys. So hopefully guys step up and fill that void.
And we're going to see some fast place sports playing later today on the football field. You know, they run the RPO with Sanborn. Did you and Palazzo share notes about playing fast?
No, I mean, I just always tell Palazzo, play as fast as you can, press no matter what, blitz everybody, empty the blitz package. You know, so it's great to see what they're doing. He's off to a great start. I'm happy for him. And, you know, the way we play is never going to change, so get used to that again. We'll be flying up and down the floor, shooting a bunch of threes.
Thank you so much, Coach Potts. It's been an honor having you here. And have a great homecoming.
I appreciate it. What you guys do is unbelievable, so thanks for all the support you guys give us.
Awesome. And you talked about it. Another year of the Red Hawk Sports Network means
1 minute
another
in
year
the
of
segment.
improving our broadcasts, doing video editing, graphics, all of that. We also have a new show. It's
Roll
the
Server
Sports Studio
2,
show, first ever
Sneak
for the
Audio
Red Hawk
takes
Sports
Server 2.
Network. Already suspended the show. And it puts Montclair State to the test on
25
how well
seconds.
they know
Ready, Server
their
1.
athletics and other very general trivia. That's
back-to-back
to
B-roll,
our
yeah.
highlight studio show Inside the Nest.
Tell them to go. Tell them to
lots
go.
of programming to keep us busy.
It has been
So
a
those two
ton
guys
of
stay
fun
those
to
seats,
create
do
both
not
these
move
shows,
seats.
and it was especially funny watching our fellow interns duke it out for that so prestigious RHSN The Show T-shirt.
Yeah, although I'm not so sure the winner deserved the T-shirt, considering all three participants finished with scores that negative.
Roll server one.
Along with the studio shows, the Red Hawk Sports Network has been producing weekly multicam games, which allows the fans of Montclair State Athletics to get a look at their favorite teams in a whole new way. We've grown our productions. Last year, I talked about adding video packages, graphics, instant replay, which our directors are very excited about.
And all these multi-cam games lead to even more opportunities and allow students to get experiences that will really help all of us out for the future.
Yeah, for sure, Connor. It really has been incredible to watch how much the sports network has grown throughout the years, and we know it'll only get better. Now let's look at a team that continues to get better with every game, the men's soccer team who went to Germany.
Roll server 2,
no,
take server
241, sorry. 241.
Server 2 audio up.
Put him in.
Is this the B-roll? There you go.
Start of another
Bring Ian Chesney in.
The men's soccer team has been putting in the work for another successful season. But before that season started, the team did something extra special. The Red Hawks traveled to Munich, Germany, where they had a chance to test and showcase their skills against German teams.
I didn't know a lot about the German leagues and all the different levels that they have out there and how professionally they treat them. Played a 5th division team. We also played a 6th division team. So, you know, I got talked to a couple coaches at the Division 1 level who kind of were recruiting out there and knew what level to kind of look after and what type of teams we wanted to play.
The Red Hawks were in Munich for 6 days.
2 minutes left in this package.
2 games against 5th division team SG Sonnenhof Grossaspach and 6th division team TSV Empfing. MSU won both of their games, but not without some physical competition.
To on camera with Ian
Very
Chesney.
big, very physical, huge guys and stuff, so it was very challenging.
5
But at
minutes.
the end of the day, you know, we're Montclair State, so we also have a good group of guys here, so it was very nice, you know, to go and challenge that team. We came out with 2 wins, so that was very good, and we build up from there.
Nick Burgess?
Owen Murphy was able to put himself on the score sheet as he put up the first goal for the Red Hawks.
That's news.
It was awesome. It was the first goal for us, so you know we broke the deadlock in that game. So I was really excited to score for the team, and just scoring in another country. I don't know, something about it kind of just made it a little cooler, made it a little better. Saying I scored in Germany, so everything about it was awesome. Just scoring for the team and contributing in that way.
But this trip wasn't just about the preseason training. In fact, they had a chance
1 minute
to
left in this
experience
package.
Germany's culture
1 minute
and
left in
the
this
rival
package.
sport. However, the big event was at Allianz Arena with the iconic Bayern Munich football
Connor's
club.
doing the intro.
The Allianz Arena, Bayern Stadium is very, very
Camera
nice.
9.
It was
Can you give us a
super cool.
2-shot of
Too bad the game
Connor
we went to,
and
Bayern lost 3-0, so that was definitely a little tough. They couldn't even score a goal, so we didn't get to experience the crowd that way, but still very, very great experience. Got to see Harry Kane's debut too, which was super cool. So my favorite moment was when we were in
30 seconds, sorry, 30 seconds left in the package.
Ready, Mike, and Q talent? Ready, Mike, and Q talent.
Around by myself a little bit, just kind of explored. And no, it was really cool. I just liked the architecture. Very beautiful city.
After 6 days, 2
Remember
wins,
that weird
and
thing?
lots
Yep.
of new experiences.
sit on the
This
video,
trip
though.
was
Don't-
definitely
don't
something
come out
that brought
early.
the Red Hawks
Ready.
closer
In
together.
10,
And that chemistry
9,
helped them pick
8,
up where they left off.
7,
Mikey Q talent.
6, 5,
Audio
4,
up.
3,
Mikey Q talent. Mikey Q talent.
The men have continued their excellence
This
on
is
the
gonna
field,
end.
winning again today
Ready,
against
8?
Ramapo. Now at
Take
9-0-1. Coming straight from that win, we have Ian Chesney with us. How's it going, man?
Eventually does
Going
it.
well.
5
Picked
minutes
up
in
a
the
big win
segment.
today. You know, get some more
Number
confidence
7,
points.
Take 7, admin.
As a college athlete, hey, how does it
Sorry,
say
hold
to
your
you
admin font.
I've played in Germany?
It's definitely, you know, a great feeling. You know, most
Ready, 8?
college athletes don't get to play
Use
at,
name font.
you know, outside of the country, and I think that was a great experience for all of us. You know, get to play against some other players and other styles of game that we normally don't see here in, you know, college sports, college soccer.
Now,
Take
switching
8,
gears
ready,
back over
server
to
1.
Playing back at home, you guys have been absolutely killing it this year, undefeated. What's been the keys to your dominant success thus far? This is an unreal run.
Yeah, I think, you know, we have some really good talent all the way through the roster, 1 through 30.
Ready, server 2. Ready, server
And I
2.
think, you know,
Roll server
just
2,
working
sneak
as a
audio,
team
take server
and,
2.
you know, keep taking every game as it goes, you know, not worried about a game later
4
in the
minutes
season,
left in the
just what we
interview.
have it in front of us
Ready,
each
8?
day and trying to get better, trying to improve, and yeah.
It seems like every team here at Montclair State plays so fast. We just talked to Coach Potts, and you know about the run and gun defense that they play. We're going to see the RPO a lot today for football. You guys do something that not a lot of teams can do with the deep through balls. You see a lot of your passes go all the way to Shelton. How long did that take to perfect?
Ready, Ace?
Yeah, I think it's just some, one of our game plans. We have that in our arsenal. All of our guys throughout the back can play a longer ball. And I think we can also play through the midfield. So, it gives us just more ways to attack and more, opportunities to score goals. So, yep.
Now I got to ask you about the unreal talent that Amir Lukovic is. 17 goals in 10 games. Everyone wants to know, Ian, is he human?
Yeah, he's definitely human. he's a very, very good player, and he's a very good
3 minutes left.
He's not worried about how many goals he's scoring. He's just worried about getting the win. He's maybe one of the most competitive guys I've ever met, and all he wants to do is win. And that's what we look for out of all of our guys.
We see a lot of controlling the midfield. Owen Murphy has done a really great job. What do you think about the midfield in general and Owen Murphy?
Yeah, I think, even from last year, we've improved a lot in the midfield. I think we've figured it out a lot more with the triangle inside and, defending and attacking. And I think those guys, whoever comes into the midfield, have worked well together, and, it'll be good going forward.
Now, Amir might have a ton of goals on the year, but we know it's not just him. Everyone on this team is clicking. And how important is it that would you say that it is that everyone is on the same page day in and day out?
Yeah, I think it's so important because, if guys are, doing something else or worried about themselves or, thinking about scoring goals, then you're not gonna do great as a team. But I think collectively, every day in practice, we just want to get better. We're looking for looking to the next game, and we're just trying to, win as many games as possible and, win the NJ.
You guys are scoring in bunches, but it almost is like the defense has been the young son hero. You guys have only allowed less than 7 goals this year. You talked about Shane and Boris and how well they played this season.
Yeah, but all of our goalies are great. They're, I would play in front of any of them. It doesn't matter. I think who is ever in net, I feel very comfortable with, and I feel a lot of faith in our back line. I think, we take pride in ourselves, not giving up goals. I think it's important in order to win games, especially big games. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Ian. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Full screen.
Now, back to football. Let's get a good look at today's matchup as we get closer and closer to kickoff. These teams are very familiar with each other, with today's matchup being the 90th in history between the Lions and the Redhawks. Montclair State has had the upper hand in 55 of those contests, including a 9-game winning streak. And in their last 10 matchups, it's neck and neck, with Montclair just slightly having the edge, winning 6 of them.
When these two teams face off, the Redhawks average about 19.5 points per game, which is 40 less points than what they put up way back in 1941 when they secured a victory 59-7. I'm going to come out and say I don't think today's final score will be 59-7, but I do know it's going to be a fun one.
Ready server 2.
We go into the mind of broadcast intern Anthony Cufone and his keys to the game.
Take server 2. Sneak audio.
Montclair State takes a 1-2 record into their NJAC opener tonight against TCNJ. After a tough 43-7 loss against Union College last Saturday, the Redhawks look to bounce back. There are 4 things they need to do. First off, MSU needs to limit the turnovers. You can't afford to give TCNJ prime field position off of offensive
5 minutes late.
In games this year when the Redhawks commit less than 2 turnovers, they are 1-0. In games where they commit 1 more, they are 0-2. Keeping the offense on the field.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
There you go.
That brings me to my second key, which is keeping penalties to a minimum.
Widen out a bit.
The Redhawks are the most penalized team in the NJAC this season with 28 penalties through 3 games. They average 103 penalty yards a game. And those are yards that 10 out of 40 lose. The third key of the game is riding the running game.
40 seconds.
Montclair State has averaged 122 yards per game on the ground this year and have 2 dominant running backs in their backfield, in Abijani Mendez and Henry Lewis. Lewis and Mendez are 5 and 6 in the NJAC in yards per game, with both of them averaging over 5 yards per carry. Look for MSU to run that long drive.
Ready, Mike, and cue talent.
And my final key of the game is to keep dominating in the red zone.
Nine. Center him up.
They scored on 8 of their 11 attempts
right there. Stay right there. 9.
Being able to capitalize on their scoring opportunities when they have them is pivotal for victory.
9, 8,
The Red Hawks can do these
7,
4 things.
6,
it should be smooth sailing
5,
the next 4 quarters.
4,
Q
3,
Talent.
2.
Q Talent take mics. Q Talent take mics. Take ME2.
Welcome back here on the Red Hawks Sports Network. Matt Boucher, talking with Anthony Capone, our broadcaster. Anthony, how you doing up there?
Matt, we're doing great up here. It's a little chilly up here. We've got the AC going, but we're all good.
Well, you guys look great. Can you talk about what homecoming means to you? We've heard what it means to a lot of people today. Curious what your thoughts are.
Homecoming is definitely a great time.
2, 3. Yeah, I like that 3.
Alumni
Give
coming
me
back
crowds.
here.
Good.
Right,
2.
right,
Give me something.
that I used to hang out with back a couple years ago. So seeing all these old guys and getting to catch up with them has been such a great time, and I really cherish these moments.
Well, don't tell them that they're old. We have a lot of new faces this year. Andrew Sanborn, quarterback for this team. You guys will probably talk a lot about him today. What have been your first impressions of him?
Yeah, Sanborn is definitely is a really good talent right now. 2019 NJ High School Player of the Year at Union High School.
Camera 2, what do you see?
He's kind of energized this offense. You saw in that game against Franklin Marshall.
Camera 3, I like the stance. Can you go back to the stance, camera 3?
And he rallied the team back to a 25-17 lead.
Ready,
Unfortunately,
3?
the Red Hawks couldn't get that win in that game, but his ability to bounce back after struggling early on in that game shows a lot of poise, shows a lot of character. I think Sanborn could really be a leader on this team.
How important is getting the run game going today?
Oh, I mentioned it. You saw in that little piece that they ran before. I think the run game is huge. Abijani Mendez, Henry Lewis, Makai Mickens, that 3-headed monster at running back that they had is such a pivotal factor in this offense. They can establish the run game. 5 to 6 yards of carry a pop. That opens up a lot of passing lanes in the passing game.
Ready, 2.
I think if they can get that running game going early, it's going to make a huge difference in this offense as the game goes on.
And it kind of really all starts with the guys up front. Can you talk about them? The fact they've only allowed 1 sack this season?
Ready, 3.
The offensive line has come up.
Stay on that 3. Take 3.
Manganella, Sam Ray, so these guys on the offensive line who've been around this program for 4 or 5 years, they've consistently put together a good performance.
Ready, 2. Ready, 2.
I think that starts at practice.
Take
these guys
2.
go on one-on-ones. I talked to Palazzo early on in the season.
Follow 2. Follow 2. Good.
Towards the end of practice.
Ready, ME2.
And that builds the
Take
character of
ME2.
this team. You've seen it time and time again this year. That
Ready,
when these
3.
guys go in these one-on-one with these
Good
edge
3,
rushers
I
and these tackles, they're consistently winning their matchups.
And how important is the defensive side? You talked about Coach Palazzo. We'll talk more about him in a minute. But this is a guy that was the defense coordinator. And how important is it to set the tone?
Yeah, the defense definitely needs to come out huge. And I think they've had those performances early.
2. Are there any defensive players on the field? I don't think so, but can you give us a look?
Communication work
Camera
in
2,
the
yes, thank
secondary.
you. Okay,
Gotta
good,
get on the same page. A lot of new faces in that secondary. We talk about Mike Ramos being out. And guys like Brendan Ray not being there anymore. Like these are guys that were here for 4 or 5 years that were starting.
Stay with him.
You have a very much an inexperienced secondary, but they're starting to find their own as the season comes along.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
I think this is a game, homecoming, NJAC opener. This is a game where you can come in and show out and really establish your defensive mindset.
Ready,
and we were talking before about new Agent Zero, Nick Burgess. What do you think about him and his play so far this year?
Take
I got a chance to interview Nick before our first game against Franklin Marshall a few weeks ago. And he's just so humble.
Ready,
Smart
6.
guy, top 15 in his high school class. He's a guy that I think really is the leader of this defense and really sets the tone. He can rush off the edge, rush the quarterback, he can play in coverage, he can stop the run. I pretty much called him Micah Parsons type, if that makes sense. I mean, he can do literally everything at the middle linebacker position. And having a guy like that in your defense that can play all different parts of it, can really cover the field, go sideline to sideline, it just adds a new element. And Coach Palazzo had nothing but nice things to say about Nick.
One of the other talent to take.
The premier leaders of this defense, and we love to have him.
And I'm glad you brought up Coach Palazzo. This is his first year after Coach Gene Cola was here for 40-plus years. What have you liked so far from Coach Palazzo taking over for this team?
Yeah, I really like Coach Palazzo. I think he's set a new leadership tone within this locker room. I think he's a fired-up guy. I've seen some of his pregame speeches. I've seen the way he prepares, how he goes into. I talked about the one-on-ones at practice. This is a guy that is no nonsense. He's willing to do whatever it takes to win for this program. And you've seen it so far. He's very personal, a great guy. Everyone in the locker room really rallies around him. And I think it's something that these players really need to have
give me a slow zoom in.
Voice.
Zoom out, camera 5, wireless 5.
Well, thank you.
5, zoom out, let's get a slow zoom 5.
Have a great game. Now we're going to talk just a little bit, me and you, Connor.
Ready, 6.
What are your thinking so far?
Ready, 8.
Get closer and closer to kickoff.
Take 8.
Hold on, they stole it from
And this is
my
third, fourth homecoming here at this school. And this is a great game. You have
Ready, 2. I like that 2. Give me a slow pan, 2. Slow pan.
Somewhat offensively
To the left,
this year, and
slow
the defense still
Ready,
dominant
2.
as ever. And
Slow pan,
TCNJ,
pan left.
not a slouch of an opponent, but
Camera 2. Yep.
possible,
Ready, 2. Take 2.
You could see
Good
a
job.
great
Keep it going
day
too.
from
All the way to
Johnny
the end of the
Mendez.
stands.
8 yards
Keep it
of
going.
carries are
Keep it
ridiculous.
going. Slow. Slow down. Slow down.
See how this offense
Ready,
I'm really
8.
excited to see
Take
this
8.
play. Yeah, you mentioned it being a ridiculous number, but this crowd is really starting to pile in.
All right, he's going to fill. You know what? Let him fill for a second. Let him fill for 2 more minutes.
Our
job, 7. I like
homecoming,
that.
but we didn't really have one our freshman year with COVID. We've been able to enjoy it from here, and we have one of the best views today. But homecoming is such a great day for everyone. What does it mean to you? Certainly means
2. Steady up. Ready 2.
This is
Ready
what
2.
Big Red Hawk is all about. I
Take
don't
2.
see this many people any other day of the school year.
We get a crowd
Quite
shot. 7. I
literally,
like that.
this is the
Restart your
most
pants, 7.
people I've seen every single time.
Ready 7.
Crowd just growing in, filtering in,
Take
and you're gonna
7.
see how the crowd can really pack. And this is what Red Hawk
Ready,
Pride
8.
looks like. Yeah, and it's so great to see so many
Take 8.
familiar faces. Capone talked
Ready,
about
6.
it before. Campbell Donovan's in the house, Argus and podcast intern, legend. And
I could have brought one of them today. Honestly,
you can really see it's just been growing and growing every single year. And to think about this entire camera shoot, 10 cameras we have going today. If you thought about this 3 years ago, you wouldn't think that this is
30 seconds.
And the amount of people that go into this production too, and how many different roles there are. We've seen that rundown. We know as roles all over the place, and everyone doing their little part makes this whole production possible. We could not do without everybody. Yeah, none of this would be possible without any of us.
Ready,
And we're going to go up to the 3 guys from this entire game. Anthony Capone, Ryan White, Brandon Marazzo. Up to you guys.
Mikey Q Talent, take 6.
Matt, thank you so much. Great pregame, guys. Did a really good job. Anthony Capone alongside Brandon Marazzo and Ryan White here in the booth getting ready to go. Football action, Montclair State versus TCNJ. The 90th meeting between these two teams all the way back in 1929, and they are ready to go here again.
We're in the booth now. We're in the booth.
Stop these
The
teams
set is
playing
clear.
each other as a global pandemic
The
and
set
a
is
world
clear. We're in the booth for the
That just goes to show you how the
Turn off the
rivalry
lights
runs deep
if you
between the boys
want,
from Ewing
and
here
break down
and
the
the boys from
Tombstone.
Montclair. Ryan, I mean, this is a really talented TCNJ team.
So we need to
This
get
game
live
1 and 2,
shots,
but they have
so they
a
can turn
really
around at some
high-flying
point. But just
offense
keep them
that
like this.
passes
You
a
can
lot.
mix in live
And
shots,
Trevor
keep
Bopp,
them
a
like this,
quarterback
though.
who leads the NJAC in passing
Have much on
completions. He's a guy that they really gonna need to get
Show the
going.
lights on
He's
this.
been
Camera
playing
one is
very
on
solid
one.
so far throughout this season.
I know it's hard
Lights
to fix
on
something.
One.
Kill
Center
Turnovers
them in
down
frame
in
1,
this
please.
game. TCNJ would
Lights
have
Camera
a
one.
strong
Set.
chance.
Kill them.
Limiting
To your left,
turnovers
one.
and being able
Center
to
him
put
up,
together
one.
long drives
Yeah,
and controlling the clock is going to be key for them. He has 6 interceptions
Nope,
in
too
just
late.
3 games. So I just
Halftime.
think being
Ready,
minimal with the mistakes is a
Three,
big
zoom
in
thing
with
him.
for him.
Not now.
Yeah,
We're already
he's
in
a
the
guy
booth.
that, like you said, 6 interceptions, also leads the NJAC. Got to limit those
Yeah, that's right,
turnovers
got you.
against a high-flying
Thank you,
Montclair State
I'm
team
saying
that's
into the
2
Ready,
picks from
one.
Jabril Terrell already this season, both in the game.
Steady,
against
one,
Franklin
take one.
Marshall. But they go get after the quarterback.
3,
right
stay
now
on
with
Rocky.
Dimitri Polly
That's
and
good.
Goldie.
Yeah,
Ready,
more
3,
importantly
straight
with
out,
that
straight
too,
out.
not only do they get after the quarterback, the other side protects the
Number
quarterback.
8.
This is a team that knows how to get it done on both sides. They just got to put together a
Number 8
complete game.
stays on
But
the
the
sideline. I'll
defensive
show
side,
the picture,
for sure,
like fans
Polly in the front
standing
3, Gashi coming out the
Mix it in
linebackers,
that way.
of course.
Ready,
There's
ready,
talent
3.
all over this place. And even
Ready,
if they
3.
can't get to the quarterback, you got guys like JT
Ready,
Island in
take
the back.
3.
Good luck trying to stop them.
Yeah, for the Red
Ready,
Hawks this
2.
season, we mentioned a little bit in the pregame.
Until
The running
halftime.
game, so crucial.
two,
Abijani
good two.
Mendez, Henry Lewis,
Take
the
2.
dual-headed
Steady,
backfield,
2,
as well as
steady.
Mike
Here comes the
Mickens.
team.
This is a
Good.
team
Ray,
that
give me a
loves
shot
to
down
run the
the side.
football.
1, can
If
you
they
get
can
the
those 5 to
team?
6 yards on the
Roll
ground,
1, they're on the
it really
right.
pays
Down.
dividends as the game
Good.
goes
No, no,
on.
our team,
on the
our
right,
team.
on the
Montclair
right.
State running the football is
zoom
key
in.
in this game for them, and having
you,
a
ready,
dual
1.
threat quarterback with Sanborn is a huge factor in that as well. It gives the
As soon as they
defense
start running,
other things to worry
Take
about,
one.
and when you're that dynamic with different things and able to have so many different runners, that makes things very tough on the defense.
The Red Hawks getting ready to take the field. All
You got the
black
other team
unis
up
for
there.
the
Ready,
first
2.
time
No, let this guy turn
today.
around.
You
Stay
see
on
the
live
wings
shots.
on the sleeve.
Well
It's
done.
pretty clean
Boys,
look
you can
now.
turn around. We're staying on live shots. Keep talking.
Kevin,
It's
I give you a
absolutely
shot
a
that we
clean
worked on
look.
earlier
You guys know
Ready,
black's
two,
my
ready,
favorite
two,
color
ready,
because
two.
it goes
On
with
that
everything.
team.
But
Ready,
when
two,
you
take
just
2.
get onto the gridiron,
Hold 2.
it just adds another
Ready,
level
1.
of terror. Just
Stay
something
on
about the
1. Follow
black
them as they
units.
come
Like,
on.
wow, these guys mean business. To break out that kind of a unit. I mean, Ryan, you're
7, I
a
like
fan of
that.
a
Ready,
team
7.
at the pro level that
Take
wears
7.
that black unit. What do you think about that?
It's
It's
just a
interesting game
tough
plan
look,
right now.
right? Not too many teams rock the all black, and when you are in an all
2,
black
give us,
uniform,
stay on the other
it just
team. team
makes
two, other
it
team
look
two.
more physical in a way, and just more
Ready
like you're
two.
assuring
Zoom in
yourself that
two.
you're on the
Wait,
field.
what do we put?
I don't
Ready
know.
two.
But I'm a fan of a team that doesn't like the team that Ryan
Take
likes,
two.
so we'll have to disagree on that one.
Ready,
Montclair
one.
State, TCNJ, these are two teams that, like I said, very historic matchup. Maz, I'm going to go to you first.
Hold on.
What's the key right now for Montclair State to get this win?
Well, first off, just pound the ball first and foremost. We've talked about the three-headed monster of Abijani Mendez, of Hamilton.
Who's that? Why is no, put that
telling you right now, you just got to keep on going towards that. If you're doing a great job of protecting Sanborn all year, get this kid some more time as you can do it. Let him air it out, because I promise you, Clarence Wilkins is going to get open. So give your quarterback some time, establish that run. Those are the two biggest offensive keys for me.
This is the second home game here for Mike Palazzo in his first year as the head coach of the Red Hawks program. Didn't get the win the first time.
Seven, follow one. Follow one.
High intensity.
Number one. It's good. It's good. Number one. Yep, there you go. Stay on it. Ready, three.
There's a new energy, and that's
three.
Anytime there's a new head coach in his first season. But for a homecoming game, you see how many people are here.
I need you on the other team too. I need to mix a shot. Stay on the other team too. Ready, two.
Well, fellas, it's a historic matchup.
Tight,
this is
tight.
the 90th time.
Topic bar. Put the topic bar in.
As we said, if you
Insert
look
topic
at the
bar. Lower
first
third.
matchup, you got to go all the way back to the 1920s.
Take seven.
This rivalry runs deep. This is not just an NJAC game. This is the
Seven.
longest
Hands
racing
down
opponent
if you
for
can.
Montclair State football.
There you go.
Tilt down. Tilt down. Sorry, tilt down. There you go. You're good there.
Should be an exciting one. 4 quarters of high pressure, high stakes.
Ready, three. Ready, three. Take three.
Matchup of the year. Conference games are so different than when you talk about non-conference games. This is a more high energy atmosphere.
That's good.
And
Ready,
to be able to
nine.
win a game
Take
like
nine.
this to start the NJAC season,
Stay on them, nine. Stay on.
Stay on. Real tone setter as the year goes along.
It
Ready,
really
two.
is everything. Both teams are coming into this game at 1-2, and with their first conference game of the
one.
season,
I like that. I like that
it's kind
one.
of like
Ready,
a
one.
restart for them because conference
Take
games
one.
are more important because if you can win the conference games, you're going to get yourself into the conference tournament. So right here is just a massive game for both sides.
Ready, starting lineup
I
graphic.
think you said it best. It does not matter with the record.
Ready,
and
seven.
of course, you're trying to win games whenever, but it's NJAC time. I mean,
Five,
this
I like
is
that. Can you
the
zoom in
points that
anymore?
matter,
Five.
those power
Number
points
5.
that get you through that tournament and then potentially on to the next level. So these are the crucial
All right,
games
all
that
right.
matter.
Ready, 5.
If you want.
And the
Do a
starting
slow pan,
lineups
5.
now here on your
Ready,
screen
5.
in a moment for Montclair
Bring in
State
your graphic.
on
He's
offense.
talking about it.
It'll be
Offense.
Sanborn
Ready,
at
graphic, take
quarterback,
graphic.
Mendez in
Full
the
screen,
backfield,
full screen.
and Clarence Wilkins at wide receiver, as well as Bryant, Brimage, and Halloran. Offensive
go
line
back to
left to
circle
right,
pan,
Smith, Ray, Armstrong, Manganella, and Samilla. That's a formidable offense, Naz, if I say so
Can you
myself.
take live
This
in
team
defense? Let's see if you can
has
do it.
had some games where they put up numbers, talk about 31 points against
Go to
Gettysburg.
defense. We're
Good,
gonna
And now you
take
go
it
to
Ron,
Montclair State
defense.
defense on the end.
Oh, you are?
D-line,
Yeah.
Dimitri
Just
Pali,
switched.
Delashid,
I didn't know. Okay. So in the
Adrobayo,
future,
Ready,
everybody
one.
wait for
Burgess,
Brian to tell you.
Gashi,
I'm just making
Malone, the
suggestions. Don't
linebackers
take
left
when
to
I
right.
say wait for
And in
Brian
the
to tell you,
backfield, you
okay?
got Vasali,
I'm
Sutton,
not the rapper. I'm just giving
Buckwald
suggestions.
emerged really as a
Yeah,
safety this year.
Take one.
Yep, here we
JT
go.
Island
Nice.
and
Yep,
Jalil
gotta go
Terrell
one now.
at the cornerback position.
It's a dangerous defense.
Yeah, Sanborn
for
on
sure.
2. Ready,
and as
2.
I said, good luck keeping Polly and the boys
Okay,
up
we're
front
gonna stay
out.
on the
But even if you get it
7
past
center
them,
up.
there's
You
2
do that
quality
the whole
cornerbacks and some safeties waiting for you.
And with JT
Ready,
Island,
7.
he's such a gambler and a big play type of guy. And if the quarterback,
Takes.
There you go, Wolf.
if Trevor Bott is
Wolf,
not
stop.
paying
37,
close
take
attention to
7.
where he is on the field, it could get very scary. And
One,
he could
give
jump
me
some
their-
routes and
I want
take
their
something
feet.
the other way.
Well, we
You're
saw
losing their
Franklin
feet.
Marshall try to
Zoom
test
up,
him
yeah,
last
there.
time, and
You're
even
good.
though he gave up a big play, he bounces back and
Ready,
he ends
one.
up with an interception.
Take
I mean,
1,
try this
2.
kid. I
Can
wish you
you
would.
move at all
You
to
got
get
Ray
a
Primus,
clear shot of
as well
the
as
quarterback?
Polly and Cowan at midfield, the captains today
Ready,
for
2.
Montclair State as the opening coin toss between the Redhawks and the Lions to see who gets the ball first. It should be an interesting game. You've seen some alumni today around the
Ready, 2.
campus. Some me
Take
and Naz
2.
were in the elevator with some guys who
Nice,
played basketball in 1984.
Cameron,
It's been a whole range of people who have come here and come out back to Red Hawk country to see these Montclair State Redhawks play.
Well, there's just something about it, you know.
Good. I love that too. I love that
The
too.
family of Sam Mills here. I mean, this is a special place. People
Ready,
love coming
1.
back here. I mean,
Take
look
1.
at the bleachers right now. It is completely packed. If you can get the shot out
Yeah,
to
the
it.
refs on 9.
Here we are, and just ready for kickoff.
Ready, 9.
8, can we get the
National
stands?
Take
anthem
9.
coming up here, and I think we'll step aside
No,
here.
our
To the right.
stance,
Our
our
stance.
stance.
To the right, to the right, to the right.
We had it. That was our stance.
No, that was their
What am
stance.
I looking at?
Zoom in, 8. Zoom in, 8.
Is it the national anthem?
Ready, 3.
Are we at national anthem now?
National anthem. Yeah.
So let's get a flag. Someone
1,
get a flag.
1. Get the flag. Camera 1. Get the flag. Up.
I think. I know.
Take 3.
To the right.
Ready, 1. Do you have any more zoom? 1. Any more zoom? Perfect. Ready, 1. You're good. Take this one. It's good. I don't want you cutting back there because.
They're starting national anthem.
I did. I responded.
7. Do you have an angle on the team? Camera 7.
Who's got the band? The band is playing the
Yep.
song.
I like that 7. Good. Ready, 3. Take 3, 2. Can you get the pep band? Camera 2. Ready 2.
Zoom in 2.
Take 2.
Nice.
Ready 7. 7. Can you give me a slow pan? Ready 7.
Left to right.
Left to right. Left.
The other way.
Left to right. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Take 7. Ready 1.
Go with the music. Listen to the music.
Flag was still there.
Take 1. Ready 3.
Feel the music.
Take 3. Ready 7. Take 7. 1. Give me a wide shot at the field. 1 wide shot at the field. Ready 3. Ready 2. Ready 2. 2, 2. You have players in front of you.
Take 1 if you can't. Don't
Take
do
1.
You don't know what to do, take
Yep.
1.
Yep. 3. 3. Get me something of the team. 3. Yep.
As a reminder,
On you, one, we're on you.
Red Hawk Sports Network's homecoming multi-camp
Ready
broadcast.
2. Take 2.
It's an exciting time. It's been a lot of work that went into this day. It should be
Good
a
2. I
real,
love that.
real exciting day for these two
Good
teams.
1. Thank you for finding me
Definitely
something. Ready
even
1.
matchup in my book. Anyone can take it here. Fellas, give me some
Take
predictions. I think I'm
1.
rocking with the
Slow
Red Hawks
zoom
on
out.
this one,
Slow
though.
zoom
I
out.
think we're going to see a score
Slow,
probably
slow.
around 36-30.
2. Yep.
This is a game between two teams that usually play each other very closely. Sometimes it's lower scoring, and I think this could be a defensive battle. I think we're going to see a lot of battle for field position and things like that. So I think a little bit of a lower score, maybe 27.
Get yourself next to the box. Ready for game.
TCNJ, it'll be Bobby Workman.
Ready, picture. Ready.
Dan Ramos and Abajani Mendez back
Take
to
score,
receive. And the kick from
Nice,
Workman
good
will go to
job.
Ramos right around the 12-yard line. Ramos trying to come back to the sideline, has some space. They get
Ready,
stuck
3.
right around the 30-yard line. Still
Focus up 3. Focus up 3.
and gets out to the 34.
When in doubt,
Those
stay on
extra
1.
little yards, that's going to make the difference in this one.
Two.
And we never really talk about special teams, but hey, we've
Ready,
seen
7.
it make a difference here. The last time these teams faced, it was special
Ready,
teams
1.
that actually sealed the deal. TCNJ kicked that game-winning field goal.
Yeah, Mossberg State actually has 2 special teams players of the week this
Take 3.
year. Keyshawn Dixon in week 2 had a punt
Three.
return.
Hold it.
Actually had a blocked
You got
punt
it.
that was
Server, you're in
a
replay mode
touchdown.
now, right?
What is
Ready,
that?
One.
Patrick,
Great.
who was a punter last week in the game against Union.
Take
He
1.
picked 2 punts
I like
inside
this.
the
I like
20.
2,
So
but I
special
want
teams
her.
is
Yeah, no,
a
of
big
course, yeah, no,
factor
it's okay.
in the Red Hawks in this early part of
Why
the
don't you give
season.
me suggestions? You take whatever you want to
Always the wise.
Sanborn taking the field for the first time. 2 wideouts to the right side. Mossberg State not running many tight ends
Way
in
to
this
get the game,
offense.
guys.
Ready 3.
And still taking snap, look right,
Follow
and
3.
throws a
Ready
dump
3.
pass off to the right
Take 3.
side. It was caught by number 6. That was,
Ready, 1.
I believe that was number 6.
Take 1.
Always let it breathe. Very nice.
Zach
Very
Lewis.
nice.
And right there, that's a great
7.
first
Give
play
us
for this
a
Mossberg
team
State
huddle when they
offense.
have
Against
it.
Franklin and Marshall, it seemed
Team
like
huddle.
they tried to air it out, push down the
Tight
field
on.
too much. I think just get some easy, quick game, short work, get Sanborn in a rhythm, and that's the key, and get him going.
Got to build up that confidence,
Set cameras
man.
too if you
Starts
want to
with
try to
those
make
easy,
some
quick
shots.
throws.
Set cameras, try to sell us
Lewis
something.
already, that's his 15th
Ready,
reception
3.
on the year, which leads the entire Montclair State team. Sanborn again, dumping off to Lewis in the flat. He's stopped, big hit.
Ready 7.
Jacob Maurice, jarring it loose.
7.
It's
Get
third down.
line celebration.
He's
Take
there,
7.
giving up the catch, but
Oh.
making up for it by knocking it loose.
You're good.
So
You're
really
good.
not
You're
giving
good,
up the
7.
catch there.
You're good.
And those are the kind of
Good.
players that you gotta
Ready,
set
1.
the tone early.
Take 1.
You know, we're seeing this game getting taken away in terms of the violence that we're seeing it, but that's a clean hit right there, and that's a game-winning play.
And right there, it
Can
looked
we get
like
them
it was
offset?
Zach Lewis.
Stage
Burton
manager, get
just
them
felt
offset,
the same
please.
kind of concept, that out route
They're doing
towards the
something on
sideline,
socials.
and
Hold on,
he
hold
was
on,
all
hold
over
on,
that,
hold
ready
on.
to blow him up.
Who's that
We're
for?
seeing early Montclair State trying to elect the easy short passes in the flat, trying to
Ready,
get Zach
3.
Lewis out in some space.
Not a clue.
As trips left here on third down for Sanborn.
3. 2. I like that too.
Mendez to the right side. Dropping back Sanborn,
Ready,
looking at
3.
these drags over the middle. He's going to fire downfield. That's caught.
Take
First
3.
down. It's Lewis again. Third time targeted in a
Good
row.
two.
And he gets Montclair State
Follow
first
3.
down.
Follow him. Follow him. Ready 1. Take 1.
Who he's going to go to? Finding Lewis over the middle. That's a good strike.
2. No
You
score
saw
board.
that zone defense implemented there by CCNJ. There's going to be holes. If you can find that hole, the receiver gets that open space. It's going to be a lot of room to work with.
Pick up of 12 yards.
You're doing a nice job.
I like that 7. Good job.
For Sanborn.
Staying on
Haven't
one.
had once yet.
So a little bit sad.
3. Focus up.
And also a
3.
jump
Focus
there
up.
on the right tackle. That looked like number 6.
Ready 7. Take 7.
Good,
Take
perfect,
7.
perfect.
Good.
Follow them 7.
Jack
Follow
Real
them.
nice.
jumping inside. And
Ready,
and
one.
you talked about it in your keys to the game with the
Good
penalties.
3. I like that too. I like the solos.
Montclair just has to be better at tightening things up. It's something that they've had trouble with. And this TCNJ team,
Ready, 3,
their coach
focus
is
up,
known not to give it
Yep,
up.
I
Brian,
like that.
talk to us about
Focus
that.
up. Ready, 3, take 3.
Top 11 in 3
Focus up.
major
You're a little soft,
statistical
Focus,
categories
you're a
when
little
it comes
soft.
to
Yep.
penalties.
Awesome.
And this
Good.
team
Ready, 1.
does not shoot themselves in the foot.
Take
They're
1.
going to play their way and not hurt
Yep.
themselves.
Yep.
Big disparity
3.
between Montclair State and the Lions. Sanborn dropping back here on first down, dumped off in the flat. Lewis again. Lewis takes another hit from Maurice, but he's got 5 yards. Back to the sticks.
2.
So I like that route concept early to Lewis. It's working. He's taken 2 huge shots already.
You got to watch out with that. It's definitely going to wear down the player, but as long as it's there, you know Montclair's going to keep on going. No need to get a little too fancy with it. Keep on going until they can stop.
One looks great.
Lewis already in this
honestly,
game.
that's our main
3
catch.
touchdowns.
It looks great. I love it. It looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
10 again from
Oh, fuck.
TCNJ
5 wants to be part of
48.
the action.
Ready, 3.
Sanborn takes the
5
snap,
wants in.
Lewis in the backfield, rolling out to his right side, trying to go across the body. He has a completion. Down the sideline, number 82, still go, Anthony Roget, down the 1, he's in!
Good job. 3 follow.
Anthony
3 follow.
Roget
3.
for
Ready,
48 yards.
1. Ready, 1.
Montclair State is on the board.
Good job. 3. Stay with.
I
Stay with.
believe Roget becomes the top leading receiver on this team. And
You're good.
just
Good
get on
on
the
that.
scoreboard
Ready,
there
1.
with
Take 1.
another touchdown. Those are the plays that you need. You cannot arm tackle
Ready,
that
3.
young
Ready,
fella.
3.
He's going to make
Take
the
3.
play.
Awesome, 3. I love
Takes
that
it down to
play.
the 1 and
Good,
then the
good.
extra effort in
Ready,
the
1.
end zone, Ryan.
What a play from
Ready, 1.
Roget.
Take 1.
That gets him his second touchdown of the season.
Good job, Cameron. That's good, too. Ready, 2.
On the bench, Cameron. Look at
What an
them side on the
effort.
bench.
What a way to start for the
There it is. There it is.
1. Watch kicker. Yep.
That first drive, 4 of 5.
Zoom out a touch.
Hit one ball once that entire first drive is the extra
Good
point.
job.
Good.
Ready, 2.
Manuel Faxis.
Ready,
He didn't
2.
run it, Anthony, but
Take
we
2.
saw him use his legs and run outside that pocket and
Ready, 3.
Oh, no, 2 stay down there. Stay 2.
Take 3.
And notice on that drive, we saw a lot of passing, but we did not see
Ready, 1.
them test the Week 3 Defensive Player of the Week in
Take 1.
Cole Grashow. They're being
ready,
able to
2.
with that short game, and when
Take
you can
2.
get those yaks, those yards
Good job,
after
2. Good
contact,
job. Ready, 1.
that's what you do.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
48-yard
Very good.
Ready, 1.
pass from
Back to the action.
Sanborn
Very nice,
to
everyone.
Take
Roget.
1.
Montclair State
3.
strikes
Watch your
first.
focus,
Not
please.
even
That's a
3
good job.
minutes
Watch your
into this
focus.
one. That's how you really set the tone. I mean, we thought they were going to run the ball early.
Good job, Cameron.
5
That was
passes
Good
in that
down.
first drive.
Solid 3 minutes into this
He's
game.
showing a lot of faith in his new quarterback, and he just got it done right there, looking very nice. I like the way they started off the game.
You have
I'll tell
replay on
right now,
4?
That's what you got to do. You got to make the game easier for him. And Ryan, you see, he rolls out. He throws it right about a little bit across the chest. You're setting it up. You're making it easy. Maybe if the Jets did this,
We can take
Zach
replay
Wilson would have
after
some
kick.
success.
Replay after kick.
So it'll be Greg Casimir to kick this one off.
Ready, server 4.
Will find its way into the hands of Kyle Bellis. Bellis cuts back right, trying to find some space. Bellis out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, server
Good
4.
return
Roll
for the
server
Lions.
4.
And some good field
Take
position.
server 4.
Take
Loose
bug
bug.
out.
Loose score bug.
That's what it's all about for sure. As you see on this replay for that
Anytime you take
touchdown,
some plays,
I mean, it was
you
that
get
quick,
the score
easy
back.
strike. Arm tackling isn't going to get it done. The extra effort puts you into the
Ready,
end zone.
1.
That's what it's all about. TCNJ started with some nice prime field
How long
position.
it has? Did you guys pull out how long I made that? You're good. You're good. Good job.
Way
Good
to
job.
get it, though. Way to get
Good
it.
job on score bug. You have that.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. First time is always hardest.
Yep. 1. Zoom out just a touch. You want that bottom receiver.
First action as he sends Jelinski in motion.
Good job.
Play action goes out to the
Ready,
flat.
3. Take 3.
Yes.
Good job, 3.
Ready,
1.
Let's do
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Open field attack.
Good job, 3.
Well, yeah, if we didn't have this, I'd be like,
I'll tell you, Roy Wilmer is a guy that we didn't talk about, but he can get it done too. I believe he's second in the team in tackles this
he's
season.
7 yards on 4 completions.
Ready, 2. Ready, 2.
Throw out and a wide open underneath cross. Picking up about 10 yards on first down.
Good, too. You're good.
Suffered
Down
bad on
1.
the catch there for TCNJ. That was Jack
2.
Jacobs.
Zoom in.
Right there, it looked like the Montclair State DBs kind of had a miscommunication. Hope follows one of the
Already 2 of 2 as the play action fakes again. Pressure comes out. Throws to the sticks. And another complete.
The safety plays it early, and you heard Coach Potts talk about it in that pregame. You see they're going to the no-huddle offense right now that keeps the defense on there. It's hard to change your personnel. You really can't, and it gets the defense out of breath early.
Take one.
It's sort of a run and gun offense you've been seeing from TCNJ.
Ready,
going
two.
right to the line, no huddle.
We should put passes.
Bob takes the snap and a run here up the middle. And first down taken.
Two. Who's in front? Can you get around them? On the other side, left side of them. Go left side. Go left side.
Hurry up going. They're not trying to give Montclair State any time to adjust or rest or make substitutions. They're jumping on Montclair State on this first down.
They've only 12 carries this year for 38 yards. Getting early going. Now it seems run the ball.
Five, go behind the field.
Take pressure up the front. Goes across his body and he gets the completion.
Take three. Good job, three. Good job.
Maybe an even better throw. I mean, Bob, with the big fella right in his face, no problem. Throws that as he's going to the ground. And the receiver with a little contact, no problem. Big game.
Now we're going to count again. His second catch of this drive. And once again, TCNJ going right on the ball.
Yep. So camera 2, I just
Bob,
know it's chopped all the way to the
Drake in
end
the
zone.
backfield. And he hands it off to Drake, trying to bounce it outside, gets a block. And he's going to get driven for no gain. It was Nick Burgess high on the tackle.
Yeah, Burgess identified quickly that he
Ready,
seeks him out, let the heat-seeking missile takes him down.
Good two.
Nick Burgess, the NJAC Defensive Player of the Week a few weeks ago in his performance against Gettysburg.
Good job, two. Hold it. You got it, two. You got
a couple of sacks.
Ready, one. Take one.
Stacked receivers to both sides. Good formation of TCNJ.
There's a lot of people in their
Montclair
way.
State showing what's off that left side with Bob.
They're good right now in this moment because it's coming
Bob
down.
changing at the line of
When it goes the other way, they need to move down. Run into the
Takes
right
snap.
hands, but if it's just
Looking
cheerleaders,
left.
Get the
Some
play.
fire over the middle. He has to count again, but look like it's hard to block. But there is a catch.
Thank you.
Follow one of the players. Pick a player and follow. No.
Get the catch though. And look at the order on the line there for Bob. I fully believe that they were running that one. He makes that adjustment. He recognizes the man coverage. He goes to that quick slant route. Just making easy throws right now.
Right now, already 5 for 5 in this one.
Ready, two.
Yeah, right there. Settle in. Settle in.
Just getting them right down the field. 5 and 5 for 34 yards.
Listen up.
Trips left now.
So far we haven't had a running back yet.
Single receiver with Terrell covered.
We haven't had a running back 8 yards.
Having Crystal go over and check in with 2, help her find some spacing.
Yeah.
DB blitz here. Montclair State coming after him. He's able to avoid the pressure from Gosh. Rolling out. He's going to take it himself. He's got 5 yards.
Good job, 5. Stay
Get there earlier.
Good job.
Too much yelling. Sorry, so much yelling. So much yelling. We're sorry.
If he would have gotten that,
take one.
I'm a little sorry.
Well, there's a lot of yelling, but I couldn't tell what camera it was.
I know. We're just yelling. Take it.
Looking at program. Off quickly replace. Not simply go down, but I love the decision to go with the blitz there from the outsides. Bring that pressure on Bob. You need to make him uncomfortable, but what a way to high step and get out of that bad situation and pick up some yards.
So Wilmore covering the slot wide receiver. He came down the blitz. Bob again here on second down. Facing pressure. Throwing in the middle. Is intercepted. No, dropped.
Take 5.
Gerard Cooper got his hand in there and forced the incompletion.
That time I think Bob was remembering that blitz, feeling the pressure a little bit. Forced that one in there, and Gerard Cooper almost coming away with it. Could have been a huge turnover in favor of the Red Hawks.
Yes.
5 pass attempts.
7 now.
Right. So no. They just I mean, between the cheerleaders and
5 pass
2.
attempts. 0 rushing attempts.
That's all right.
That's all good. I mean, we can't slide them down a little bit or
Ready, 5.
Pop goes over the middle, incomplete.
Follow the line. Follow the
Yep,
there you go.
Let's see what TCNJ is.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Back-to-back pass breakups by
Ready, 2. Follow 2. Follow 2. Follow. No. Okay, you're good.
You don't want to throw it in that kind of coverage. It looks like Bob is
okay, so right where she is
these
where
last
she
two
is.
plays. You just settle back down and go back to how he was playing the first two plays.
As long as she's not inside the white box, look around.
1. Get the field goal in 2, please.
5. Wide as possible.
She's not in the white.
Ready, 5.
Wide as possible.
Ready, 5.
Red zone stand in the
5.
first
Can you follow the ball in, please? Follow the ball in. Ready, 5.
He's up and blocked. He's on the ground.
Ready, 3. Ready for take 3.
Coming down midfield.
Keep it.
Ready, 1.
Stay with the 3.
All the way to the house. Jaden Crimmins will score.
Special teams, baby. That's what it's
one. Ready two.
Everybody forgets about it. I'm talking at all levels. You remember those Chargers back with Phillip Rivers, number one offense, number one defense, but the special teams was lacking. And here you see Montclair, the special teams are strong, and they're just going right into the end zone, baby.
You hit it right on the button, Maz. Those are the type of plays that win you football games, when you can just change the
take three.
Right there, TCJ thinks they're going to make this a 7-3 ball game, and it goes the other way, making it 13-1.
Montclair State, second in the NJAC this season in red zone defense. They come up huge with a huge block field goal, and they go up 2 scores.
Missed block field goal, unfortunately, because we were following the ball.
Yeah. Do we have a replay of it?
We're looking.
You gotta close it up to it.
Yeah, I like, but I don't.
You don't want to overcut.
No, I just don't want 3 to be the one to take the field goal. 3, I would have liked that. That's good. We'll have it for next time. Good job.
14-0. Montclair State in
field. Ready 3, take 3.
Some big plays. Roget, a big 48-yard.
Ready 2, take 2.
And then a block field goal all the way for Jaden Brimage, who was able to go all the way in the house.
Ready 1,
couldn't ask for a better start if you Montclair State. First drive, go down the field, quick touchdown.
Can we get these?
And on defense, stop, block the field goal and return to the other way.
Take 3.
Just an amazing start for these Red Hawks. With all these fans here, it's an electric atmosphere right now.
Montclair State
I like to say ready,
dropped
but
the last 2 homecoming games. So you want to know,
I feel like it's not throwing me off that much. Ready 1, take 1.
And fellas, I'll tell you right now, head coach Casey Goff also is the head coach, but doubles as the special teams coordinator. That's the kind of play that makes you want to break the clipboard.
That's for TCA. That's how we do it.
Casimir will kick off again. Jason Schmidt.
Jaden Brimage returns 0 yards. Unless it's 0 yards. Okay.
That's not
this is Jaden Brimage.
Some other guy.
Yep, I thought it was.
Some other bro. 5 crushing.
Okay, we'll do after this down. Ready, server 4.
Yeah, because number 0. Amir Vick taking this one. Vick trying to find a lane.
Ready 3.
He's brought down just across the 20.
Ready 4.
It was number 8. It was number 8.
Server 4. Roll server 4. Take server 4. Who's butt? Yeah, nice.
Block. See, this block field goal goes all the way back to the house. It starts with the block. They don't look back, and there's not a lion in sight for yards. Boom, touchdown, and just like that, it's the fast of the game you can never forget about.
Ready 1?
Jaden Brimage has
take 1.
Doesn't really do much in the receiving game because a younger guy, maybe
ready 3.
as a special teamer, is always usually getting more playing time.
Yo, you're right. Nicholas Burgess has 3 already.
Ready 3. Yep, step.
3 fucking times.
Like take server and cut out the bug at the same time.
It'll be Bob again.
If I can connect that, I will.
We'll do a quarterback draw up the middle. Has some space off on the right side. He's able to find the lane.
Take 2.
He'll pick up about 8 yards, brought down by Dimitri Pog.
Jaden Brimage.
Ready 1?
Good design run for
follow our players out.
They didn't run it on their first drive. It catches the Red Hawks on the heels. It's a good concept.
For like the stat.
When you go into the pass so often, you know, you tend to expect it, but I actually like the switch up there from the offensive coordinator. You gotta get something working.
So Bob will give it up the middle. One play here for number 2.
I don't know if like
bounces.
has or just a straight offense because their defense is good.
As soon as TCNJ started running the ball, you've seen Schmidt get a few carries in the early goings, as well as Drake. You try to see if they can open up the running back. We saw a big dash in the middle from Bob.
Ready 2.
Only so.
Play action fake again, able to get the read over the middle. Nearly intercepted. Henry, it was Jalil Terrell in there, got his hand. Almost was able to come down with
that was a fantastic job again by the secondary because the front men got a little confused on that play action there as they gobbled up the run. But Bob holds on to it, and I believe we're going to have a flag right now. See what happens.
Ready 1?
But a nice job by the secondary fellas to recognize that, hang in there, and almost coming away with what should be their third pick of the game. They just got those butterfingers right now.
And then go, I think it's
you did hook it up. Yeah.
That's a dance team.
Or dance team, sorry.
Sorry.
I don't really know if I saw much space out there. Maybe a little bit.
That was nice, 9. That was good.
Good effort.
It'll be 1st and 10 for TCNJ from the 49.
35.
That's a play action fake here from Todd over the middle. He finds his big tight end.
Good job, Todd.
That's Thomas Burke, who's
ready to follow him too. Follow him too on the follow the lines. Follow the lines. Ready to take two. Two. Yep, you're good. You're good too. Ready one.
A D3 football all-region selection from last season, and he is a huge and physical tight end who is very difficult to guard.
In target once that whole first drive. Good lineup in the slot. This burly guy who also blocked. He's definitely a very versatile offense.
Someone find me a ref. Find me a ref. Ready 5.
Push back 5 yards.
Yeah, just going back to Bird real quick. 6'5" and 250
Easy one,
pounds.
easy one. Nice
I'm going to be honest with you, the three of us couldn't bring him down together.
Yeah, no shot.
Ready 3.
There's the 87 as well.
And he's a matchup nightmare. Do you want to put a linebacker on him? Because most linebackers are too slow. Safeties and other DBs are going to be, they're going to have a size difference.
Bob has pressure, 6-man rush. Throws it over the
Take
middle.
three.
Intercepted.
He's got it.
Off the
Ready
hands
one.
of number 2, Jason Smith. Back the other way, he's been first. To the 10, to the 5, and Burgess will score.
Ready 3.
Another defensive score for Montclair State within 2 minutes. And Burgess going all the way, 49 yards.
Every single game, Burgess is going to affect it in some significant way, and right there, reads the quarterback, sees the screen. Unfortunately for the Burgess is right there to rally the house.
I don't know that decision from Bob. He tried to find Schmidt, and Schmidt was kind of occupied with 2 defenders. And Burgess, if you remember last year's homecoming game, he took a pick 6 all the way back against Christopher Newport. So 2 straight years on homecoming, you see Nick Burgess go down the field as the extra point is good from Casimir. 21-0 Red Hawks, and we're not even
Ready 2.
You know what they say?
Take 2.
There's Sean as well. Look at the line right now down the sideline. They're getting hyped. They already know what it is. And these are the plays that win you games. It's a new guard here at Montclair State. The
Take
culture,
1. Ready 7.
as we know, Coach Hughes was here
Follow
building that foundation.
the players.
But
7.
now
Ready,
it's
7.
Mike
Take 7.
Palazzo taking it into the year of 2023 and just a
Ready,
fantastic
one.
job.
Hurt 5.
You see all cylinders
Ready,
firing.
1. Take 1. Follow him in 1.
Players playing
Follow
for
him in.
each other.
I was looking at Sanborn on the sideline. He just got his hands up. He goes, I don't
3.
need to do
Can you get the
anything. I just let my
receiver for
team
me?
just do
Kevin
what they
3.
want.
The kick receiver.
Quarterback,
Yep.
that's got to be the
Stay on the
key.
kick receiver.
Takes the
Ready
pressure
3.
off of you. You know your
Zoom
team
out a
is
little bit.
firing on all cylinders, and that gives you
3.
even
Zoom
more
out a little bit. Yep,
Who's
that's
the
good right
best
there.
quarter of Montclair State
Follow the
football
kick
we've
receiver.
seen that season?
Definitely the most dominant.
Not 2. It could be 2. It could be either. It could be either. Okay.
Tell which camera to go to which first.
Should be, yeah.
We play after kick.
Hey.
So
Ready 3.
we're doing the graphic, right? But then, like, because we're doing the stat leaders.
Ready
but
3.
then I
Take
don't
3.
know, like, make-
Follow him in.
because
Follow
we're
him
trying to
in.
do, like,
Ready 1.
stats
Trying to
from
keep it
the
packed
same
outside, has some room.
Good job. Ready 1. Take 1.
Met by a couple
Wouldn't
of
do under
players up
it.
there,
Why would you do under it?
Ready server 4.
like, do stats like that. Do another
Roll server 4. Take server 4. Lose graphic.
Oh, you only gave you
No
one
bail.
line?
And look at this
Yeah,
interception as Burgess comes away with the tip drill and he takes it. Doesn't
giving
look
you
back.
one
The
line.
big
Ready, one.
fellow almost catching up, but he says no thank you. There's a
Ready,
steal
Sorry,
right
Lex. Only gave you one line.
That was
That's the
a
best you can
great
do.
effort
Okay.
there.
I
With
Tried to
speak
bring it
audio.
down,
You
but
don't.
Can we do
You
that?
don't.
once
He only
Burgess
goes
is
to one
knocking
line.
on that line,
Focus up
I
3.
mean, good luck with it. He's a man.
This one has 3,
So you don't want to do that?
but it doesn't look as
Ready
good,
3. Take 3.
right?
Red
Because
Hawks team
Ready 1.
that's because it looks worse, right?
Take
So
1.
I
That
mean,
game, you want to come out
so which one
firing
are we
all
in
guns,
here?
push
2, I like that
the
too.
line.
Yes, follow
right?
2.
I mean, he only gave you one line.
It'll be pop again.
He has
Ready
to
to
build
take-
those in. I don't think
No,
he-
no, back.
That's
That's
pressure
Sorry
in the
about
space. Got thrown away.
I apologize. I mean, that's all. I didn't realize there was only one line. He gave you 3 on the other one. So you make a choice. Do you think what do you want to use the other template? Do you have 3 lines?
We could do that at halftime. Like just for halftime. No receiver
So use this for the first quarter, and then
you gotta try
it's
to
very
make it fair, in
different.
my opinion. But hey, that's very much within the rules. And he knows that he can't take the sack there. So a heads up play by him. I just wish we had some different rules at times.
Second and 10 now.
What, use this one for first and 10? Yeah.
Four-man
Ready,
front
2.
from
Not
Montclair
this
State.
specific one, but this
Go
type of
design
graphics,
roll
like
out
that
to the
one
left.
and
He's
this
gonna
one.
fire
Take
it
2.
complete. Off to the right side of the field.
Good job, Chip.
Yes,
Ready 1.
Take
Take 1.
They're on the nice route right there on the curl, get some separation.
They want to interview mid-game.
Because we don't
With someone dancer. Giving up a lot of height and a lot of weight.
Not during the game.
That hit all the way up in the
At the
boot.
end of the game.
No, the most important quarters, maybe. How long is break between quarters? We can do 3 people.
It's not a lot. I don't think it's that long. It would have to be a quick one.
What do they have to talk about?
Ready? 3? Good 3?
Oh yeah.
It's too quick to be keeping up with like everyone's stats.
Ready 2? Ready 2?
But the problem is that Booth has to toss down to the field.
Jason Schmidt, the running back, able to pick up the first down, gets it close to midfield.
Let the Booth go. We can't do it. We can't do it.
It's all good. Thanks for trying to get some
Follow 5, take 5.
So
right
now
I'm thinking Sanborn.
Ready 1?
Take
1.
And
I have no clue. In and out.
Third down situations, only completing around just under 29
That's really hasn't got it on the field, bro.
That's going to keep the chains moving. So they're going to be looking
I'll tell you when to go.
make those simple plays.
In between plays, okay, 7? In between plays.
Full house here for Bobbins. He
Ready
plays
2. Ready 2.
option route.
Take
and
2.
He's going to toss it off to the left side for Jasinski.
Ready
and
1.
Jasinski
5,
able
you're
to run it
crooked.
for a pick of about 11
Take 1.
yards. And then it'll be second.
We've seen the Lions kind of use a bunch of different schemes, different styles of offense.
first
See
quarter
the
is
option right
crazy.
there. We've seen them take some shots. I like what their OC's doing right now. They're keeping it even and keeping the Red Hawks honest.
When you're down 21-0, you got to go to the bag of tricks.
No, we're not
Why
going to do that.
early, otherwise
No,
we cannot break it on
first down on that.
Do it now.
Ready 2.
So Bob takes that again.
Take 2.
Head it up the middle. Schmidt picks it about 3 yards.
Good job, 2. Good job, 2. Stay there,
What's
2.
interesting about the
Follow the run back. Follow the running
As we
back.
said, this is what you got to do. You got to get creative.
Good job,
You
too.
got to still be
Ready,
able
1?
to go back to the basics. 3 yards
talk later.
every
Take
time.
1.
Any OC will take that.
Gupta was there on the stop for the Red Hawks. They try to go to the running game here these last few attempts. Pressure here from Montclair State.
35.
Bob will throw it to the sticks.
Take 5.
Incomplete.
Fine,
Looking for
let's just
Jasinski.
stand.
They want to
Good
fly
job,
out
5. Good job, 5. Ready 3. Take 2.
break up there by number 20, Jalil Terrell.
I like the no call there.
battery in the wireless
Playing the
camera.
ball.
Hold on.
He was
We gotta
maybe
take-
slightly early, but if you're playing the ball and
Ryan Adams,
keeping
Stacey,
your eyes
we're
where
gonna
they
use
need to
this wireless
be, the
camera.
ref
Should we
keeps
shut
that one
that
in his
down
pocket.
because we need it for halftime?
This is what happens when you start
the
off
battery
with a
life there?
physical game.
Oh,
You
we're
make
good.
the refs call it just a little bit more physical, but that time, to my eyes, Terrell times that up perfectly.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 now.
Ready 2.
Montclair State
Great, thank you
defense
so much,
on
guys.
3rd down this year has been pretty impressive for the most part.
Battery life on that wireless.
It's Bob taking the snap, pressure in his face, going to throw it off the right side, and incomplete. That ball's out of bounds. He's looking for Jasinski. And again, Montclair State pressure on 3rd down has really begun to affect Bob on those throws.
They're getting to him quick, and if this O-line doesn't give him enough time, it's going to be a long night for Bob.
I mean, that's
Fellas,
enough.
if I had the 5th year Dimitri Polly in my face, I think it's one going to be a long night, and 2, I'd be throwing that ball as far away as
So
possible.
they have stuff. It's just like no.
4th and 8, and this part of the field, they're going to go for it. No punting unit out on the field. Montclair State's defense come up huge. Bob. Gonna face pressure to throw it up into the flat.
Ready 3. Take 3.
To Schmidt. Schmidt trying to make a man miss, and he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready 1.
Brought down in the backfield by Alex
Take 1.
Buckball.
Good job, 3.
Great job by the defense there. Not
Ready, 2.
being overly aggressive there.
Take 2.
Knew that some trickery was coming.
But it's 3
Ready
quarters.
1.
Called about
Why
put
dig
their
yourself
foot down
a deep
that area of the field.
You know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I love it. You're down 21-0. You got to get something going. I wish it was a little more creative than that.
I didn't know
But why not? But, you know,
Ready,
as I
9?
said, you got to go just a
Take
little
9.
deeper to the bag of tricks. What do you think, Ryan?
21
Ready.
I like the
That's like
idea.
bad,
I
but
think
like
being
you
aggressive
can
down
come back
21-0 is the move,
take
but
come back
also
from that with 3 quarters.
giving
Close in.
Montclair State a
Close in.
bad field position
It's hard to
could have
come back
helped
to
them as
28,
well
so-
and made things tougher.
3 quarters left.
So this is the first time we've seen Andrew Sanborn in 8 minutes of game
Yeah,
time.
Jeremy's doing great.
Had
Ready,
2
3.
touchdowns since that time. Sanborn dropping back. He's going to dump it off in the flat, complete to Roger.
Take 3.
Roger has some space.
Nice.
Flag flies. Pick him about 8, but I think this one's coming back.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
They're
Ready,
going
1.
to call that roughing the passer.
Follow him
every
out,
time.
three.
The ball
Follow
very
our
much
play.
out.
Follow
And
our
how about
play.
the sophomore? Looks
Third
to the
one.
right, doesn't
Third.
see what he likes, goes to the check down right to the left, fires it in there, picks up some yards, and picks up the foul.
So the roughing the passer
Okay,
call.
so-
Ready, 3.
I thought that was going to be a roll.
Take 3.
But an
Follow
extra
him after.
15
Follow
yards
him out.
added
Stay
to
on,
the end
stay
of
on
that
for a
play.
second. Ready, 1. Take 1.
In one play, gaining about
Just to
23
make sure.
yards.
This is right. Slang.
Seems like everything so far is going Montclair State's way, and the scoreboard is showing.
So they're going to spot this ball at around the 37 yard.
Ready, 3.
That's crazy.
Take 3. Ready, 1.
First and 10 for the Red Hawks as they have 2 wide receivers split out to both sides.
Good job, Faye.
Abijah Mendez in the game at running back.
Get that again, 3.
4-3 look
Ready,
here
3.
for TCNJ as Sanborn going out to his right.
Ready, 2, take 2.
Roger trying to break the tackle, but brought down over the middle by number 30.
Just put TCNJ square.
Tyler Rubble.
Ready, 1.
TCNJ square.
Roger making an impact early on.
It works there.
He came into
3 also
this
had
game
it, but
among the
ready,
top
3.
receivers.
Take 3.
Second, and now firmly cemented in his spot.
Ready, 1.
I know Clarence Wilkins is going to be looking to compete because that's what this team does, whether it's a practice, on the field, in game. They're always looking to compete and get the edge. It's just that environment of the locker room.
Second and 7, 34
Take
yards.
1.
Haven't seen Clarence Wilkins' name heard yet once today. As they're running up the middle with Mendez. Mendez cuts it back right. And I think he'll just get about a yard.
Well, no, when the bug is in, just
Third
put it
down.
Yeah, I got
You'll see as soon as it's on there.
First time running it all day
today.
today.
Ready, 3.
3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Take 3. Follow him out. Follow him out, 3. Good. Ready, 1.
A pick 6 and a quick score on the first
Take
drive.
1.
No running needed,
Good job,
but
3.
as the game flow starts to come, they will
7. Ready, 7.
Offense, defense.
Brennan Wright making his way into the stands. The 5-time All-Star.
Yeah, I got you.
Nothing there.
Put together.
Absolutely goes to hell.
Just put 1
Third
in
and
this.
6 for the Red Hawks. Sanborn with Lewis in the backfield. Josh back looking right.
Ready, 3.
So fire to
Take
the
3.
second option. That's Roger. And Roger has enough for the first
Good.
down.
Follow
Picks
him.
up the 10.
Follow our player.
Right back to Roger again. Roger and Lewis so far in this first quarter are doing a lot of damage to this TCNJ defense.
Well, you know, their defense is struggling.
You can tell which receivers that Sanborn is coming to run to like that slot.
Aren't the other coaches up there?
Yep.
First and 10, on the 45-yard line. The Hawks have been moving again on this drive. Riley Nelson here on the near side.
No, he's alright.
No,
He's
you're
alright.
good. You're good, 5. You're good. You can take
Give
3.
it off to Lewis. Lewis trying to find some space off that left side. He'll
Ready,
lose
3.
about a yard.
Focus up, 3. Focus up.
Second and 11.
5, you can take a break
Take
when you
3.
want, 5.
Coming from the line,
Follow.
bouncing back.
I just wanted to know if you were okay.
Some big yardage. And now a tackle for loss.
Ready, 1.
As they're moving back a yard.
Okay,
But great
whenever you're ready,
recognition,
come
starting
take
with the
1.
big fella up front, pushing the offensive
Ready,
line
9.
deep into the backfield.
Take 9.
And then you see the outside linebacker coming in
Ready,
to
1.
play cleanup.
So second and 11 now for this offense.
Take 1.
Sanborn been efficient
Ready,
today
3.
through the air. Already 6 of 7, 79 yards and a touchdown. Sanborn throws out in the flat again. Roger, what a
Take 3.
cut! Is able to pick up about 6 yards
up,
with a
3.
3rd and
Focus up.
5, but able to
Good
make
job,
a nice juke move.
Ready, 2. Take 2. Follow him out, 2.
221 points.
I'm not putting that down. That's
Quick
not
game. So
You're
far,
low.
it's exactly what
Hashtag
they're doing.
QB rating
These
is
5-yard out routes or
Hashtag
these
QB
play action
rating.
rollers over the middle. They're keeping
Ready, 3.
So this is
Take 3.
very comfortable.
Ready, 1.
This is 221,
If I'm wrong,
bro.
please, but the confidence of this Montclair team, because pretty sure TCNJ leads the MJAC in interceptions thus far
Take
this
1.
season, and they're throwing all over them right now.
3rd and 7 for the Red Hawks. Trips wide right. Mendez now in the game at running back. Sanborn looking left. He's going to fire over the head of Wilkins. He had a wide open.
Ready, 2. Take 2.
It's a tough throw to place in. He had the
Ready,
turn
1.
under and the safety over the top, but
Take 1. Good job, 2.
Real nice, too.
Sanborn would like that one back.
I like that, 2.
It's
3.
way back.
Good angle of it, Tim.
Those aren't the right sides. I don't know. You see that's 422.
Fight for our attention.
4th and 6. The offense will stay
Wait, no,
out.
I gotta refresh it. That's what I'm saying.
Camera 1. Focus up. You're a little soft.
Wide on the right side.
No,
Right.
422.
Sanborn fakes the throw off the left side.
Ready,
Fires
3.
on the run. Able to
Ready, 2.
complete it.
Take 2.
Flips him over with Zach Lewis. And Lewis, I don't think had enough for the first down. He picked up about 4.
The time is
Ready,
just
1.
Downs, TCNJ able to
Sure.
stop.
Not too many choices.
This QB rating is going down.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
Wide open, but because of the design play, you see Sanborn roll out to the right.
Ready, 2.
always
Take
look
2.
to the right, doesn't get a chance to peek
Good.
back
Follow
there.
Sanborn.
It's a
Follow
missed
10. Follow
opportunity,
10.
but that's just a play design. You can't really help that.
It's a missed opportunity for Montclair State,
Ready,
but
1.
on the other side, TCNJ needed a stop more than anything. They keep this game within
Take
3
1.
scores and get a much-needed defensive stop.
Back out on the field will be Bob. Bunch set on the right side. 3 wideouts. And Drake back in that one round. Offense, they go to the line, Burgess, as well as Collins.
Ready, 3.
Burgess will back up.
Meet you in there in spring.
It came back to bite us.
Offense takes down. Offense, they show blitz. Throws off to the left side, complete to Kaczynski. Kaczynski will have about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. You saw a stunt at their line of scrimmage. They put Burgess up, they put Gosh in, and then they were pulling back and showing different sets. And really trying to confuse Bob for last year.
Well, you know, Bob's already made one read that went his way before, so they're trying to just give him different looks, trying to make him think a little bit. They were showing man in the defensive coverage, but it ended up being a zone. That's great disguise from the defense.
Montclair on second down, pressure off the right side, has the fire downfield.
He's at 90, he's at 96. He's at 96.
So number 3, Ryan Gill, the biggest reception of the day for CCNJ.
Good job,
Goes
two.
for
Take
about 20 yards on first down.
Great job by receiver Ryan Gill to high point the football and really
Come next,
down,
get involved.
Sanborn
Your time to shine again.
9 for 11.
Timeouts. 2, I want you on the other team. 2, on the other team. Ready? 3.
Go back to where you were.
3, take 3. You're good. Ready? 2. Good 2. Ready? 2, take 2.
Bob is.
I can't believe that was only the first quarter. 21-0.
76 yards.
Getting it done all over the place. That's how you protect home field. That's how you come out on homecoming. I don't know if I've ever seen this team flying this high.
Montclair State is looking like a team that once this NJAC win,
Ready?
know
3.
how scoring is.
Take 3.
How amazing listen, it should be they're really trying to put on for a great night.
Ready? 1.
Just look at the crowd right now, the home stands. There's not an open seat out there right now. Everybody coming back, alumni, students coming out, former broadcast interns coming out. I mean, just all over the place. That's just the community that's being built here. That is Montclair State University.
Got the band again.
Defense
Ready?
now
1.
back out on the field. Even though they've been gashed for a couple of big
2. I want you to follow the team on. Follow the team on. Good job, 2. Ready? 1. Take 1.
Start making them have something.
That's just what it comes down to, though. You gotta come up with those stops. I mean, yeah, you're down 21-0. You got 2 options. You can sit there and feel sad for yourself, or you can keep on playing because there's a lot of time left. We're only in quarter number 2.
We're in the second quarter. Shit.
Bob back out on the field.
That was quick. I thought that was
No one noticed that?
I thought that was time.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
So we had a second quarter. We had a first quarter graphic on the third, but
really has nowhere
we had
to
one
go.
up there too. Graphics was ready for you. Graphics, let them know
You
next time.
Yeah, tell me.
Tell them next time, graphics. Say we have a graphics ready for you. They knew it was happening.
I feel like the numbers don't always complement them, especially with the sacks, because he's always getting back there. He's always breaking pressure. He's top 3 tackles in this team for a reason. He's a high active player. He's playing him with Burgess. It's a recipe for disaster.
Check for me.
Right side.
I don't want to.
4-man front for Montclair State to bring an extra DB.
Stay there now. We're gonna get them in at some point.
Ready?
We're gonna
3.
get them in.
We gotta get there.
That's the right side. Bob almost loses the snap, able to re-corral it. Has some pressure, rolls out back, flags flies, and I'll throw it down to Kaczynski, and it's incomplete out of bounds. I think that'll be a holding penalty against the Lions.
Someone
We'll see
find
if
the
Coach
ref.
Plaza will accept it.
Not 1. Someone find the ref. Not 1. Ready? 2. Take 2.
That's a white ball.
Good job. Ready? 1.
Stopped a recent tight end switch to defensive lineman Eric Cowan. You saw Cowan just be like, ref, come on, you gotta be kidding me. And both refs throwing 2 flags out because it definitely was a hold. That's gonna be moving them back.
You mentioned the switch from tight end to D line. That build, the tight end and defensive line, they have the similar type of body size and height, and with his physicality, the transition has worked out perfectly.
And you also got to talk about his athleticism for sure, because making that switch is not easy, my friend. You have to be one heck of a athlete to be able to do that.
And our monitor's a little.
There's a second team all NJAC tight end last year.
No,
Big game against Canada, big 55-yard touchdown.
Ready? 3.
Sat on your
I think it's
spot.
I think it's
Left side.
down here.
Take 3.
But that looks clear. Looked like
Ready? 1.
Young,
Good.
the tackle jumped early.
Staying with. Ready? 2. Take 2.
Young just getting just a little bit too anxious there. That's going to cost them.
Ready? 1.
Back the other way,
Take 1.
but nonetheless, it's still going to be about 2nd and 14.
You'd be right about that. Dzinski will be out wide to the left.
He's doing the best.
2 wideouts to pop up to the right side. Michael's in load up the line again. Hard count again, and look back to the sideline.
Ready? 2.
Almost got that new nose tackle.
Jay Schmidt is
Let us know when you're doing it. In halftime, oh no, you halftime. So yeah, obviously
Moved up off the middle to Schmidt. Schmidt able to try to bust down and get out to 4 yards.
3. Follow number 2. Number 2. Follow number 2. Oregon.
That play right there, we saw TCNJ check to the coach's side and kind of make an audible to hand that off. And you also saw Coach Palazzo and Montclair State change things up. So it's nice to see the coaching battle on that play right there.
Thank you so much.
So now it's 3rd and 10, guys. I think we're going to see them take a shot right here because they need something big.
3rd and 10, 3 wideouts to the right side. Bob, straight in the backfield, play action fake. Pressure is getting to him. He has to let one go early. Looking for Burr. Incomplete, but a flag flies after the play. Rock Cooper was going to cover. That's tough to cover that big.
Follow the lines, dude. Follow the lines. Wait. Follow the way.
That's a better angle on that one. Gonna be honest with you, I thought the feet just got a little tangled up. Kind of hard to see on that far side. That's gonna be costly, but luckily at the D3 level, at the college level, it's only a 15-yard penalty. Otherwise, that was NFL. You're down, knock on the end.
And the cameras and will let us know which cameras they're swapping out for a second. We can't take that camera while they're switching. It'll all be on the
It's so
fly.
minimal, such a minimal amount of contact, and you flip the entire field. The college rules with that specifically is a
Take 3. Ready 1.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line for Bob.
They just ate at 4 o'clock. Why are they hungry again?
We'll hand it off here with Schmidt. Schmidt will try to find some
Ready 2.
space.
Take 2.
Oh, no. If they're not, no,
Back to
okay,
about
sorry.
2 yards.
I would wait a little. I mean,
Ready 1. Take 1.
we don't need to swap out. Yeah, wait till halftime at least then.
Ryan McKinney on
2. When you're hot, I need you to follow one of the players. When you're hot, you follow a player.
They got something to work with, but they've got to find the promised land right now. They were given a gift by the referee. They just have to make sure that they deliver
Yeah, go
on
ahead,
it.
do it. That's
Ready 3.
Hand off again with McKinney. Actually, fake. Bob will roll out to
No,
left
that's
side.
fine.
Ready 2. Take 2.
Great throw.
I don't know why people keep doing this.
As he has enough for a first down. Now
Follow
it's
84
complete
to
number
84.
Alex Dill.
Trevor Bob showing off his
Ready
arm
1.
right there, rolling left
Take 1.
and firing a missile.
Good job.
That's a nice
Ready
throw.
3.
That's an NFL quality throw. That's not an easy throw to make. Cross your body, rolling out left, your weak side.
3. Take 3.
Outside the numbers.
Yeah, but it's in
Fellas,
our.
I'll tell
It's
you
in our
right
little
now,
area.
with the defender right on his back, Dill just clamps that one
Ready
like a
1.
jar of
Take
pickles.
1.
1st and 10 from the 25. Bob rolling out left again. Looking
Okay,
deep
ready, 3.
down the field for Dzinski in double coverage. Incomplete. Sherrod Cooper again with a great game. He's having a great game outside.
I believe that was Cowan getting in there on the pressure.
7.
Forcing
7.
Bob
Can
to
you
just
get me the
chuck that
game?
one up there and pray for something good to happen. Creates the tip drill, and Montclair doing a great job.
Camera 7.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the
Camera 7.
25.
Please get me the game.
You've seen the pressure from MSU really get to Bob in these last couple of drives.
Nicole, we'll get back to you in a
Force
second,
really
Nicole.
bad throws.
You're feeling the pressure, man, and when you're at this kind of environment, it is homecoming. And you know, when you know that a team shows homecoming against you, there's just a little bit more of that aggression towards them. And when it's not going your way, it's just all
7.
building up.
Follow the
And some
game.
players crack under
Ready
it, some
3.
people rise to the occasion. Let's see what happens.
Follow
Hand
3.
off to
Take 3.
Schmidt up the middle, and he's able to find a decent-sized hole, pick up about 5 yards.
Ready 7.
Make it 3rd and manageable.
Yes. 7 till 10. Ready 1.
So
Take 1.
Cowan back into the game as well as Young.
Not
That's
up.
Newsland. Newsland, probably.
Cowan's been in this grill.
I do not know. Whoever their contact is, they should contact
Ready,
them.
3.
It wasn't us.
The substitution.
Bob will roll out right, trying to throw to that second option over the head. Intended
that
number
was
13,
camera
TJ
2.
Sheehan.
Camera
Incomplete
2.
4th down, and we're going to keep the offense back out there.
3. Can you just follow ball on play?
Why not? I mean, you're
That
down
was good. I
21-0.
like line if they did a
Really not
run,
a big
but
difference
keep
maker
an eye
at
on the ball.
21-3. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all for being aggressive in this situation because you need points and you need it fast if you're TCNJ.
I like the idea of being aggressive, but I think at this point I disagree. I would take the points. I would take the 3.
Bobby Wortman is 1 of 2 from 40 to 49 yards this year.
You either do the wide receiver or the guy who
Ready,
Go
3.
into these situations.
I just think getting anything at this point would be huge for TCNJ.
Bob, looking left. He's going to fire down there.
Ready,
There's
2.
no one there. I don't know what he was
2.
thinking on
Follow
that
the
throw.
quarterback. Follow the forward.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying from North
Take 2.
Wide open flat, and he threw it out of bounds.
Ready, 3.
I just want the record
Take
to
3.
say there that going for it was definitely the right move. There was blown coverage all over the place with all due respect to Montclair State.
Ready,
If
9.
he makes the throw, it's there. Why not? But I don't know what he was thinking. Definitely
Ready, 1.
miscommunication. He
Take
sells
1.
that one, and no one was within 15 yards of it.
For sure, looking back at it, it's easy to say kick the field goal now, but with maybe a different concept or if they were on the same page, you could have seen a first down and touchdown play right there.
There's like
Ready, 3.
honestly right in front
First and 10 for the Red Hawks at their own 21-yard line. And this offense has really been rolling over the first 2 drives. Only the 3rd drive of the game. We're a few minutes into the 2nd. Sanborn airing it out deep downfield. Look at the Nelson.
Ready, 2, take 2. 3, I need you to follow the ball, 3. You have to follow the ball. The linemen are
That could have
useless.
been the straw that broke the camel's back if he hit that one, because Nelson seemed to have had both the defenders beat. I think he might have been on his way to the end zone with that one. But lucky for the Lions, that ball just sails a little too far
can
out of
we clear
reach.
that space out a little bit? Just push them off out of our
Second
space.
and 10.
No, it's like
It's just
I know.
everyone in
Always known for going to a big play. Early down. We'll hand up the
Good job,
Mendez up the
take
middle
3.
on 2nd and 10.
Good job. I like that,
Mendez
Dream.
will pick up about 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people there.
There you want.
You're good. Just keep it as is.
Now here's the question, right?
It was
3rd
only
and
one
8
head.
passing games.
Good job, 3. Follow one out.
Don't go back
Follow
to
one
that
out,
running
3.
game, though, because catches them just a little bit offsides
Take
maybe in
one.
this situation. You can wear down that defense. I don't know. I think call me crazy. I might think about doing an outside run.
One head is the
I
one to
think
go
a run with Sanborn could be the play, similar to how TCNJ did on one of their early downs in their previous drives.
3 wide out to the left.
Ready, 2.
TCNJ. Sanborn will throw
Take 2.
wide open in the flat. Enough for a
Good job,
first
2.
down.
Ready, 1.
See a number for the second.
Amanda, camera 7 needs an assist.
Ready, 3.
That is Keyshawn McCurdy.
Yeah, 7
Ready, 3.
That is exactly why we're up in the booth and not calling the plays, right?
That is right, Maz. And Sanborn
Ready,
is
9.
playing
Take
very
9.
well so far. He is picking his spots and he's being very accurate.
And it seems like TCNJ is giving him a lot
Ready,
of
1.
pushing off the line of scrimmage. And these wide receivers are getting easy 5-6 yard receptions in the flat. And there's no pressure.
I'm just trying to figure out whose head it is.
Just too
Take 1.
easy right now on the outside.
One head.
Is that getting blurry?
First and 10 now for Sanborn.
Is it getting blurry?
It's getting blurry.
He's all the time. He's going to run it himself.
Take 3.
Stays off the left side. He'll go east-west here, and he'll slide after a bit.
Ready, 2.
Sanborn originally took off there. It looked like there was going to be a lot more space in the middle, but TCNJ closed that hole very quickly.
Very blurry.
I believe that was, if I'm not mistaken, number 4.
Can you please focus up to that?
Ferrigno coming down there. Could have made
You're a little soft.
hit
Refocus up your camera.
on Sanborn, but Sanborn saying, I'm going out of territory here. I just need to give myself up and win the game.
Ready, 2.
He's a true veteran right now.
There's like 100 people down there, isn't there?
Even though he's a sophomore.
I just put it.
Okay.
You gotta put the top, right?
Okay.
2nd and 8 now. They line up a wing back on the right side.
Let's I tell you what, bring 9 over to 7 and put 7 on 9.
Wilkins. It's first reception of the day for Wilkins. He'll pick up about
And move Collins, who's on 8 over to 9.
When I come off, I want 1 to zoom in and focus on
And then
7.
put Preston's on 9 on 7.
Always sets him up over on top.
Thank you.
Next,
The
after this
defender
play,
tends to get into
whatever
this state of
happens,
comfortability. It's
I'll
like,
bounce
okay, he's
between
going to
2
break
and
down,
Gotcha.
go with the short, and then when you least expect it,
Or even
he's
5.
going down the field. Sanborn's been
Camera
known to
7,
hit.
tell me that you're here, tilt up and down, camera 7. Good, great, excellent. Madison, that's you, right? You're a game cam now, camera 7. Help us with the game.
We're gonna put their total yards of offense because they're not moving the ball. So
Sanborn. Pressure, tries to roll out right. Has to
Take
stays off the
2,
right
take
side.
2.
So he'll take himself.
1.
And he's got the first down.
1, zoom all the way in and
The
focus.
flag flies towards the end of the play.
Ready, 5.
Good, now zoom out, zoom out,
Follow
zoom
our
out.
play. Follow our play.
Second.
Good,
5.
good one.
you have more first downs.
Good job.
than
Good job.
One of the defensive linemen
Okay, ready, 1.
complaining about being held.
No, he didn't.
Take 1.
I'm not
It's
sure
still
if
really
he
blurry.
Where are all the
actually had
runners
a
now?
grievance for it.
Why is it saying that we don't?
Wondering what that
Because he
was.
just focused us.
Yeah, look, if you go to summary, go to summary real quick. Why? Go to summary real
I
quick.
think it's against
Let me
the
show you
defense. You see the referee
See here?
involved.
Like, is it like beating us in like every aspect of
he
the
said
game?
holding us on.
You got it, turn.
Madison's on 7 now, so what's
That's what I'm saying.
Push
Though.
up
She's
and
seeing
back.
1 is what happened.
Yeah. She sees the one.
Not really. They just intercepted us and blocked our field.
Yeah, but we just
They
didn't.
would. I'm
Okay,
saying
so
we
that's
had
now an
to.
engineering issue. So let's send Frank up there.
That's an extra thing.
Frank left.
I know, like, it doesn't have anything to do with this.
Running,
I mean, it
something
kind of
that
is,
has
but it
to
doesn't.
keep the
Take 3.
defense
All right, we're going to get engineered
That's why our
one.
stats are so low. Because they've been on the field long, because remember? We
I know, I
just said that though. I said they've been on the field.
They've been.
Oh,
Yeah, they've been. That's why our stats are so low compared to them.
half.
Well, that's our offensive side. The defensive side's going to be high.
Ryan up there.
Dump off in the flat here with Mendez. Mendez makes a man miss. Still on his feet. And Mendez will take about
in the future, if Naz does get up,
8 yards on that reception.
No, you're allowed. Even to the back, he's turned. You're right on that. You're right. I don't know. We'll see.
Ready, 1.
I don't know, but just know that sometimes I do my homework and it pays off.
We're addressing it.
All right, Rob.
8 minutes to halftime.
So the 4th and 8.
Third, 8 minutes to halftime.
Punting it out. Michael Fitzpatrick to have his first punt of the game. The reigning NJAC Special Teams Player of the Week. In Union College, in the 23.
2, watch the return. Get me the return, 2. Ready, 2.
When they're not down 21-0.
Take 2.
I don't know why Schmidt would catch that. He catches it right around the 28. That's when TCNJ
Ready, 1.
will take over.
I think he saw the friendly roll going there for Montclair State. He said, all right, let me just try to do my part. But I'll tell you, with all those red helmets surrounding him, that's going to be costly.
On the white.
2-0. Get both of those players talking. I like that. Ready, 2. Take 2.
He was able to hold on.
Good job. Follow the quarterback. 10. We need number 10. Good. Follow. Ready, 1.
Left here in the second quarter.
Right, still hanging out.
Montclair State's defense get to let up a score. So far today,
Take 1.
TCNJ, we have a total of 160 yards.
Right there.
Still handed up.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
Schmidt will get about 4 yards in 7 seconds.
Yeah, you mentioned that TCNJ has 160 yards. They've been moving the ball pretty well, and when they get into the red zone, they have the blocked field goal. They went for it on 4th down on the last drive, so we're seeing them move the ball. They need to become more efficient and get some points on the board.
They're just not finishing.
We like fans. I like that when we're doing our net game. Lights on it.
Notice the line screen Terrell against Burke one-on-one.
Ryan's going up
Play
there
action
checking
fake
right now.
here. But Bobby's going to go all the way to Burke on the sideline, and a flag flies. I thought that was good coverage by Terrell as he was able to shoot him off the sideline. The ref said no.
7. 7. Follow.
Just too much hand fighting down there.
Zoom in
I
a
thought
little.
it was a nice job trying to, hurt the receiver out of bounds, but you're saying that the receiver has the right to that land, and it's going to cost him. It's going to be 15-yard
Ready,
penalty
2.
on that
Ready,
one.
2.
But
take 2.
honestly, not the worst problem to have for Montclair State.
2 easy on the zoom. 2 easy on the zoom.
Focus up. Really ticked off about that one. It looked like Terrell
Ready,
had his
7.
head turned and was playing
Take
good
7.
enough defense. And with the size
job,
advantage, you'd like to see the ref
Ready,
maybe
2.
give him a better chance at that, but he called it a little too physical.
Saw it come at the end. I
Thanks,
think
buddy.
he
Boy.
seen
Ball
it.
first.
Had
Can't
that
turn the
ball
lights
not
on until
dipped
the
down.
game's actually
I guess they
Ready,
said
2.
that
Ready, 2. Ready,
could
2.
have been catchable. Because
Give me
that
the
looked like
game,
it was
Sue. Give me the
sailing
game.
over, and then all of a sudden just died
Take 2.
out. That's a really great touch by
How
Bob.
are we on 1?
So 15 yards. Start out now at the 47-yard line.
Still soft, but I guess Ryan's addressing.
That's where TCNJ will have it.
What's this ref freaking out? Look at 3. Look at 3.
Burke against Terrell.
Ready, 3.
One-on-one match.
Take 3.
Yes, take it. Oh,
Good,
stick
good,
with it,
good,
3.
good.
Step out. Yes, yes, stick with it. Yes.
Ready,
Good.
1.
Stay
Yes,
there.
stick with it. Until you
Good
get a
job,
snap.
Dave.
Until you get a snap, you stay there. Oh, coach, that's right.
Stay
Stay
on
there
that
until you get a
3.
snap.
3.
Sideline warning against the Red Hawks.
Oh, love
Follow
it.
Plaza 3.
Don't walk, just stay standing. Do not walk towards him, though.
Always got to be careful.
Back up,
after
back up,
a
back
call
up.
like that. You don't want to get yourself in trouble with the sideline.
Yep.
Ready, 1.
Back
Morgan
up, back
right
away,
now,
stay
keeping
away.
his
That's social
Coach in order right now.
Ready,
And
1.
like I said, you
Take
gotta
1.
make plays when you're not on the field.
Nice.
This is the
All
coach.
right,
Everybody
sit.
getting after it. Everybody contributing here at
Okay,
Montclair
camera
State.
3.
They hand it up to Drake up the middle. Drake trying
Don't
to
take
find
me
some
for
space
it.
off the left
Camera
side.
3.
Being
That
swarmed.
girl to your front
Montclair
left,
State's not
right
giving
at the
any to the
photos. That's
run
one of our
game right
social
now.
media
He's
people. Tell her to
getting
back
dropped
up.
after
Tell her to go
the
behind you.
I'll tell you
Bradford
right
tells
now,
Stacy said to go behind you.
defensive coordinator,
She's one of our
assistant
social
coach
media
Liam
people.
Nelson has game plan and
Ready,
has
2.
really had his
Very
unit
close to the
come out
sideline.
right now. The defense, although they've given up
Heard
some
me so much.
yardage,
Thanks,
still
thanks,
that big
Veteran.
goose egg, you'll take that
That's one
any
of ours. I think
day
it's
of the
Mark.
week.
I'm almost
And
sure.
right now, they're shining.
Bend but don't break, right? They've created huge plays on the defensive side and special teams. It's just
Oh,
what
I
you
didn't
want to
set
see
up that
for
interview. He
the
said he knew what they
defensive
looked like, so
side
he was
for
gonna go find
Montclair
them.
State.
I thought he was
One of
finding
the keys to success.
2nd and 9. Burke in the slot.
Ready, 3.
Bob will play action fake. Trying to go right in the middle. And it's intercepted! Going down the sideline.
Ready, 2,
Sherrod
take 2.
Cooper! And he is going to go and brought down inside the 6.
That's how you jump the route, fellas. You saw the quarterback's eyes. He comes in, and like a hawk, he comes in, steals that ball, takes it all the way down to the red zone. A nice job by Bob to not give up that touchdown, but another big play. And you know Coach Nelson is absolutely elated with his squad right now.
You mentioned reading the quarterback's eyes, great instincts to be able to jump that route, and
ready two, give me the team, ready two.
Well, to bring this inside the 10 for Montclair State.
Easy two, you're on two. Two, you're on.
Defense. That's the one thing
Ready,
that we
one.
circled on Bob. He led the unjacked interceptions with 6 coming into today. Already 2 in the first half.
Here we go.
A great read by Sean Cooper.
No, looks a lot better. Thank you. Thank you.
3 wideouts to the weak side.
Ready 5.
With Lewis in the back.
Oh, you have 7. Oh, thanks.
It's alright.
Did you get it? Ready 2?
Focus
up on Palazzo 2. Focus on Palazzo.
Trevor Bob with 2
Ready 2, take 2.
interceptions
Focus on
already.
Palazzo.
We've
Focus.
seen
Focus.
his arm be very capable of making nice throws, but it seems like he gets a little too antsy sometimes, trying to force it in, and right there. Just
Good 2. There we go. Awesome
Look
2.
at the face of
Ready
head
1.
coach Mike Palazzo right now.
Ready,
I mean,
1.
you know he's got to be
Take
happy,
1.
but he's still
Ready,
making
7.
adjustments. He's saying, fellas, we
Take
are
7.
not done yet. There is a job to do. There's a reason why they took that
2.
time
Is
out.
there any
They
chance
just
you're
want to
gonna
talk
get,
things
the
over
other
a
team?
little bit. They know that there's a chance to
Ready, 1.
potentially seal the deal right here on this one.
Ready,
I'll tell you,
take
fellas,
1. Slow zoom 1.
this
Slow zoom.
team
Good.
is just flying.
12 for 22.
First down situation. I don't think you want to be too aggressive here. I expect them to just slam that ball right up the middle and let somebody like
Good job,
Adjani
Taylor.
Mendez
That
go
was
to
good.
work.
Mendez now in the game at
Ready
running
5.
back. They bring in an extra wing back.
Shoot across the field.
That might be Callan.
Big down.
Colin, shoot the other side of the
He's the
field.
man in motion.
Go left, pan left,
5.
pan left.
Zoom out a little bit. Get the quarterback in that.
3 receptions.
5. Get the quarterback in that. Camera 5. Get the quarterback.
Goes out to his left. Trying to find somebody over the
Take
middle.
5.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
28-0.
Great looks.
Ready 2. Ready 2.
Anthony
Take
Roget
2.
for the second time today.
Good 2. Good. Beautiful 2. Ready 1.
Rolling left, lobs it in a perfect spot in between 3
All the
defenders.
players right now.
No, that's fine.
I don't know if that's Andrew Sanborn right now. He's looking like Johnny Manziel at Texas A&M the way that he's playing.
I like
But I
that.
tell you, the big difference
Ready,
between
2.
them is that
Take 2.
Sanborn watches film.
Ready 1.
It's them. They keep changing the sport.
Unreal.
Pass it right now after the extra
Take 1.
point. Roget
2.
being
Easy
a
on
big
that.
So
I'm still on
Sanborn
you.
is 13 of
for
16.
Sanborn.
The touch better that way.
Sanborn has made some great throws through
Ready,
the first
3,
4
take
games
3.
this season, but right there, I think that was the most impressive one that at least I have seen.
Ready 1.
The extra point is good. It'll be a
Take 2,
28
take 2.
That throw across his body, rolling out left into traffic, able to find Roget. And Roget had the ability to concentrate with a
Ready,
defender
1.
on his back to make that
Take
catch.
defense
Truly
out.
impressive.
We can change it.
It seemed like when Sanborn was rolling out, it seemed like the play
Ready,
could have been
7,
bad and
keep
no
focus
one
on
was
your
really open, and he really
We
fit
could
it
put
in
multiple
where
sacks
only
on
his
the
guy could get it.
Take 7.
The confidence
Easy
this kid
7.
has
tackles.
at such a young age, only a sophomore.
Ready, 1.
He's playing like a fifth-year
Take
senior
1.
in this one.
Nice.
He has to set up
Interception.
3 defenders, the tightest of windows, and he sneaks it right in there.
Ready, 3, take
I mean,
3.
doing it on the run with the defender flying
Ready,
down
1.
on you. No problem. I mean,
Zoom in
this
on the
Take
kid,
1.
something special right now.
Montclair State 3 for 3 touchdowns off of turnovers.
Ready, 7. Take 7. Follow the kicker 7. Follow the kicker 7. Kicker 7. Camera 7.
It's always
I want to see the other side of the field.
Ready, 1.
So just put one eye.
The other side. There you go.
Take 1.
Now zoom in.
One top, yeah. And then put a dot
Field
right
it
there.
right around the 7.
Ready, 2.
7 yard
Take
line.
2.
Trying to find a lane, and he is
Okay,
brought
now
down.
find the game, sir. Find the game.
8 total.
Ready, 7.
8 total.
Oh, that was good 7. Follow the emotion, guys. Ready, 3. Take 3.
Another good job by the special teams unit, limiting the return
Ready, 1.
yards, giving their defense a lot of room to
Your
work
job is
with.
to stay on the team and win. Always go with the team and win.
8 total.
Now
So
Bob
one
again.
INT return TD.
I think it's too early to say,
That's
but
fine. That's fine.
this is a must-score
That's
drive.
fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can just do this.
Over the first half.
It's good. As long
Ready,
as if
two.
it is a goal over
They
the
give
red, it's
Montclair State
good.
another opportunity to go
I mean,
for
over the. I'm
Next
saying
play,
over this
next
red.
play.
So
They need a touchdown here. Field goal's not going to be enough for me, man. You got to find a way to get into the end zone because this one's already gotten ugly and it's running away from TCNJ fast.
Montclair State loading up the defensive line.
Perfect. Score another shot.
Good job, 3. I like that. No, stay on the quarterback. Thank you, 3.
Change some of those colors graphics. Make some of that black. Make them
Has a
black,
pressure
not white.
throw it over the
Take
middle.
3.
This is a
Good job, 3.
wide open
Good job.
receiver.
Good job.
6 receptions.
You follow the ball there. I'm okay with that.
70
Just
yards.
out of reach.
And right there, it looked like
Ready,
Montclair
one.
State was in cover 3, so the slot and the seam is going to be wide open.
Ready?
Just
5.
could not
5.
play
Follow
it
1.
right where he needed to.
5. Follow 1.
For now.
Bob doing a nice
Big
job
five.
of escaping it. That
Good job.
pocket
Follow
collapsed
one.
faster than anything. Just a
Right
simple
now,
little
we're
step
gonna
up. I just don't think he was
Ready,
able
one.
to get the hips
We're not
back
going
in that
Take
snapping
one.
motion
But
that
away
he
now.
wanted
Hold
to.
on.
Just overthrows it a little bit, but
job, Five.
that could have been the big play that TCNJ
Yeah,
needed.
but they're on the field right now. So it's
6:02
no
left
playing
here
just
in the
out there.
first half. Montclair State
But we can go to
3-man
the-
line, Birds on the blitz.
Ready, 3. Ready, 3. Take 3.
Bob's trying to throw it, and run himself, pick up about 3
We
yards.
gotta save this.
Good job. Ready, 1. Take 1.
There by Cowan, but no flag flies.
Well, I'll tell you right now, TCNJ, if that was my quarterback in this situation, he's clearly giving himself up. It's not a flag, but somebody got to get a little aggressive there. I mean, to put hands on the quarterback as he's going out of
Focus
bounds.
up there,
I don't know
good.
about you
Good
fellas.
focus
I used to
up
play
there.
offensive
Good
lineman,
job.
and we'd at least, at the very minimum, be having some words about that.
Take 1.
3rd and 7 for the TCNJ offense. Spread out.
I like that, 3. I like that. Keep following him. Keep doing it.
Taking the snap here, Bob's trying to get it out in the flat.
Ready.
Thick falls over, picking about 2 and 4th down. I think they gotta go for it. It's player down now.
Oh, don't. Oh, careful with player down. You know that.
Will you be able to go fans on 5?
Think about the fans. Field for TCNJ.
That's a little bit slow. That's a
better.
better
It's still
idea.
a little
Oh, right there,
different.
right
No,
there.
right there, right there.
5 on the
I
team.
get that.
Ready, 5. Take 5.
Settle it.
Something's
Settle
left,
it.
15. Calm 5, calm 5. We're on your 5.
Just go down right now, get looked at. Nobody wants to come out of this one right now.
We're
Too
gonna
much
stay here
fun.
for a second.
Stay
5.
there.
Hold
Stay
5.
good.
Hold.
Oh, we got injured.
1. Can you zoom out? Thank you.
Focus up 3.
Touchdown. Ready, server 4.
Ready replay. Ready replay. Ready bug.
Roll server 4. Lose bug. Take 4.
Let's look back at the Sanborn touchdown here. Rolling out left, just floats it up there. I still have no clue how he completes
Ready,
it.
1. Take 1.
Great touchdown
Yeah.
for Montclair State. Back to the action.
Ready, 3. Take 3. Follow. Good. I like that. I like that.
Rachel Curran, the volleyball
Good.
player.
Good.
13 of 24.
Joe Aliana.
Ready, 1.
Hear me?
Take 1.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a good one. I don't mind Rachel
At
Curran.
the college level, put some linemen back there in that second line. I absolutely love it. Get a little extra protection. Because as we see in this one, when you forget about
Oh,
special
let him know
teams,
when we come
Ready,
in.
3.
I approve Rachel Curran.
Will find its way.
Take 3.
Caught. Now returning him for MSU.
Focus up 3. Good. Ready, 1.
Cheeky little play there. He saw the hand come up, but he never waves. And that's
If you have 2 interceptions but no touchdowns, it
and he
should
doesn't put it enough above his helmet. So I think they expected with them having numbers TCNJ, of course. They thought he was just going to take the fair catch. But he tries making a play where he can, and it's a heads up play.
I like that too. I was too late.
Let's finish this first one.
Ready, 3.
Save your ass on these. Save your ass. I just finish it. They're not gonna
Make
score
sure we're
again.
saving ass and make it up 10 up.
Ready, 1.
Yeah. So just put so McDowell, like McDowell is 3 receptions. We have 4 minutes. It's easy to make a name for. 3 receptions.
Ready, 2.
35 yards.
Man in motion.
And that's it.
Audio, you're doing great. Just FYI, we haven't talked to you in a while, but I want you to know you guys are doing great in there.
Sanborn take the snap. Play action fake to Lewis. He has nowhere to go. Able to reverse the
Ready,
field.
3.
Try to get
Take
back
3.
to the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up about a
Good
yard.
job, Trey. You can
Good
focus.
job by Sanborn.
He has 5 total
D
tackles.
linemen right in his face.
Follow.
You saw it was Patrick Frawley right
He has
there.
a TFL with
Ready,
6
1.
Get out of bounds.
He cannot. We already
has
got
a
a big
TFL
soccer
with
player. Find me
One of
somebody
them's going
else.
to lead to a big sack. The other one's actually going to pick up a gain of 2. And that time, the instincts against for the sophomore quarterback showing off. He's just playing 3D chess with TCNJ. Might be fast check.
Seems like a step ahead, and he's just so difficult in open space to tackle one-on-one.
Ready, 2.
even as a quarterback.
Second down and 8. Lewis in motion. 3 wide out to the left side now. Sanborn audible. Play action. Actually, hand up the middle. Lewis. Lewis has some space. Has a first down. Makes a great cut. And is able to pick up about 10 yards. Longest run of the day for Montclair State. That'll be enough for a first down.
Lewis
Follow
putting
23,
moves on
follow.
2 defenders.
Ready,
Nice
1.
run.
Vince, he can
Good
take
way
the
of
phone. He
changing
can
it.
take the wireless when we take it. He can take camera 5
You're a little soft there, 3. Good
when
job.
we take it, but we're using 5 right now.
Why not? I matched their entire total first half output.
They do have a mic. They use it in pregame, but we keep him on the field for now, but he can take camera 5.
First and 10.
Ready, 7.
7, follow 2 players.
You saved that? You saved that?
Yeah. Sure. 7, follow the 2 players.
Yeah, I just did.
It's all good. It's all good like that.
So now make a name for it. Name for
Good on 5. Good on 5.
So go to top.
Settle at 5.
Takes the pitch. Now he's going to roll out
Ball with the
right.
quarterback
He'll
5.
avoid the pressure. Has some
Change the name
space
to
and picks up
Rachel.
about
We can
7
receive.
yards. And will be second.
Don't move until I tell you.
We already have
Stay on set. Nope.
So
Stay there until I move you.
knows what every
That
move
person
is going to do. That's what it looks like.
Should we do the one with the number?
I'm telling you right now, this kid is a natural born killer.
Sanborn's father's
People
there?
just have
We
it.
could change
Things
it to
develop
Sorry.
before
Stacey, your mic's
Adam
on.
Jones
Number 10?
even
Sorry.
see it.
Nicole.
And right now, he's already thinking, do I go left? Do I go
Andrew
right? And
Sanborn's
he's
father?
picking the
Number 10,
right
Rachel Kern.
timing
Or
every time.
And he's taking what the defense is giving
100%,
too as well. So that's just
100%
exactly
great day.
what you want to see from a young quarterback.
And then
Second
the bottom
and
we
4
just
now.
did.
Yeah.
2 good interviews. Love it.
Want to put a position or let's put stats this season.
I don't know how he
She
found
has
it.
20 kills this season.
I'll take an athlete.
Dump it off in the flat now.
That's her season.
Nice middle.
Ready, 5. Take 5.
What a play from Zach
Follow him,
Wilson.
5. Follow him. I like that job. Good job.
Well, like one of those Portuguese matadors, a little Olay action.
Follow him out 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
Great athleticism.
Watch out, Andy.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
That you'll see that in his highlight tape.
Put a white.
14 of 17 Andrew Sanborn in his first
Why is it?
half.
Why is it?
For 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. Impressive performance.
Ready, 2.
In the air.
Heard.
Andrew Sanborn.
Halftime in 2 minutes.
Save
Trips wide left.
it as.
Multitask. Remember, out of
Just put
this,
a random number. I don't
Who's
know.
going to keep it
Put
on
10.
live shots until we get the
Take 2.
until we get the
Start
set
throwing
set
across
up.
his body again. And he does a completion at the 3-yard line. And he finds Clarence Wilkins.
2.
in the
Follow
second
Sally.
catch.
Follow Sally, 2.
Andrew
Rebuild
Sanborn
like
is
10 out with the lights on
absolutely
until
balling right
actual.
now.
We have Rachel
He
Kern.
takes off, looks like he's gonna run. Defense expects him to run. Keeps his eyes down.
Take 7.
It's a laser.
like that.
I haven't seen a quarterback throw across the body like this since Ben Roethlisberger. But Ben never had a speed this thing.
1. Take 1.
Yeah, but you gotta get on
So
the
we're on the
Yeah.
goal line, man.
Fine, get
Yeah, we're gonna score
5.
again.
Get there,
So
5.
let me,
Find it.
Ready, 5.
Mendez, and Mendez gets about a yard.
It's a minute left, so just in case we do score.
Ready, 2. Focus up, 2. Focus up. Take 2.
The ability
Yes.
to throw on the run across the body.
It's all right. Oh,
2 guys.
so
Ready,
much
1.
signals.
Take 1.
I'm surprised TCNJ's not taking a
help that.
timeout here.
Good job, Sam.
Everybody's
doing great.
Montclair State is just taking a
Don't use
Ready,
the
7.
red
Take
font.
7.
Graphics, don't use the red front. It has a trailer on the back end.
Ready,
of it.
1.
Don't use the red version. Look up at your
Take
look
1.
up at your
I got you, yeah.
screen.
I see it.
Yep. Use the
Good
other.
job, Sam.
Running
So
this
it
play
shows
clock
you
now.
use the other one. It's red.
5
This one.
receiver set, Sanborn empty backfield.
You do it.
Ready, 5.
Number 10, Rachel Kern.
TCNJ loading up the D-line.
What's up, 5?
Thank you for that.
Good man
Okay,
covered.
come right at
Sanborn's
us.
going to roll out
Come right
right.
at us.
Take 5.
Come right at
He's going
us.
to try to maybe run it himself. He's going to
Come on,
throw it
Sanborn.
back in the end zone. Is it caught? No, incomplete.
It's
Didn't think
T1.
he had his feet down.
Ready,
It
1.
was Riley
Take
Nelson.
1. Ready, 7.
Ball's down the field.
Might have tried to force the throw
Take
there a
7.
little bit.
Less
He had
than
a
minutes,
lot of
halftime
room to work
here.
with. I thought he could have walked in there.
Ready,
It
1.
looked like he had some space to run in there,
Let's
but
Take 1.
you never know
Let's
with
get the
how fast
everybody
the
on the
physical
set right
defensive
now. Let's get
players
them
are.
on the
You
set
don't
and
want to
mic'd
take a
up.
huge
We're gonna
hit.
come to them. We're gonna talk. Do not turn the lights on. We
You are
just
right.
get all of our
Did have
talent
some
on
space
set
on that
with
corner.
mics
Oh, 7.
ready to go in their seats.
1
Wait,
second
but it's
on
too
the
close.
clock.
Yeah, never mind.
7 to
No, you're good.
Because her head.
Third
Yeah.
goal
Season?
from the 3.
Owen.
Ready, 2.
Lewis now in the game at running back. 3
Yes,
wide
it's
out.
already
Now we gotta go right back to
Yeah.
the other one.
Wilkins 1-on-1.
This one
Sanborn
over.
gonna throw it to Wilkins wide
gotta
open.
change.
Touchdown.
Take 2.
Montclair State and an already impressive first half. And the Redhawks fall up 5-0.
Is this gonna refresh right
I
away?
don't know right now. All I know is that assistant associate head coach
Right now it
and
says
offensive
150.
coordinator
Good job.
slash
Good job.
quarterbacks
Follow
coach
him.
does everything here.
157. Ready, 1.
Steve
touchdowns.
Silva has just absolutely said, we're letting Sanborn unleash right now. We've been seeing the progression. We
Yeah,
chose
keep
this
moving
kid
in
to
front.
be the
Ready,
number
2,
one
take 2.
because of the escapability, because of the
Follow
upside,
Sanborn.
because of his
Sanborn.
natural
Ready,
instinct,
1, take
and
1.
everything is just working together for this kid right
2,
now.
can you
It
give me
is
the kick?
unbelievable
Follow the
what we're
kick.
seeing from this offense.
With that. Let's see. TCNJ didn't change because we had the ball.
It feels like he's coming out party. He has to change it. Coach Palazzo, new team era right now.
Three, get the team huddle. Ready, three, take three.
Everything is clicking.
Team huddle, three.
Keep
team
it.
huddle.
Okay, so like Burgess.
Two, can you get the other team? Two, other team.
Let me see if TCNJ still the
Ready, five.
Just to make sure.
Yes, back on
23. 2 interceptions, McCown, 3 for 35.
That's his Ryan, listen, we're going to play the highlights package before we go to the
5 tackles, 1 year.
before we go to the set.
So save this one?
We're gonna have a highlights package.
Before
on
the set,
the
before
They
big.
have all of the
No,
confidence in
that
the
move
world
is gonna
to
push the
hand
highlights.
Sanborn the keys.
I'm rolling highlights
Do what he does best,
Yes,
get out in space and be a playmaker.
It's gonna be the 20 yards.
Cameras, at half you are not done. I need shots at half.
We gotta go team 10.
48 seconds until half.
After
One,
her.
two,
Total
3, and
yards.
4.
Two, get me the receiver. Two, get me the receiver.
Back off. Vic Schmidt back to
Rushing
Is
yards.
that our social media?
Yeah, 48 rushing yards.
Again?
They're
Which one?
They have
right on the
receiving
left
yards,
of our
123.
cameras. They're ahead of our cameras.
On camera 3, right?
Yeah, two.
Two again?
Ready, two, take two.
wall there from
But
TCNJ. He's
like,
buried
like
at
when we turn
24
for end zone, you
Yeah.
get in front.
But I'm gonna probably play. They have a game leading.
Good job, Tim.
Master
Ready,
blowing
one.
up the
Game
wall on
leading
that
12
one.
first downs.
We'll
Saw
address
four
that at
lines
halftime.
there trying to grid it.
We can
He
right now.
spearheads right through it,
Seven.
dropping that
Need you
shoulder,
set up for-
keeping his
for-
head up
for
though,
set,
and comes up with a big dad.
Two.
Now leave 43 seconds here for Trevor Lawson.
Listen to me.
Try to
Coming out
at
of
least
this,
get the field
Ready,
goal
three.
and salvage some points before
Then we're
half.
going to come to you under
Ready,
shot
two.
while we get the lights on.
Two,
to
get
set up
them
the whole
setting,
thing.
get them setting.
Now,
Okay?
Okay.
It's not
that's,
yet
I think that's
because
everything.
you're
We
not
got,
ready very much.
we got a chance to score with it.
And block field goal.
That's simple. That's simple. Let's go back.
Ready, three.
Snap. It's pressure.
Follow three,
Hit
follow
from
three.
behind, has to
Take
get it out.
three.
He will.
Follow
Completes
three.
the pass
Good.
to number
Good
2,
job,
Jason
coach.
Schmidt. A
Ready,
nice
two.
shuffle pass. They'll pick up
Five,
that
five,
line, close the marker,
Return.
and they're going to give it
Ready,
up
one,
for
take
first
one.
down.
The Lions are lucky to escape with possession still right now after that one. Bob almost gets strip sacked on that and barely flips it out to his receiver. Very
Three.
Ollie with the pressure on that one. Bob trying to look
We don't need half,
downfield.
right?
Is able to
Take
complete
three.
to Krasinski. He has enough for a first down. Pick him about 12 yards. Good coverage there on the other side
Ready, one.
by number 27 for the Red Hawks. That's Amari Wilmore.
Very good.
And you know your glasses on.
First and 10.
I'm gonna keep this one on for now.
TCNJ.
This is our largest
We'll have to take
halftime
time
of
out
the
to stop
season.
the clock. He did not get out of bounds.
Just
I'll
take
tell
that
you
one
right
for
now.
Coach is on the field. Someone get me coach.
Oh, no, timeout.
Let's take
Timeout taken by
Timeout.
TCNJ.
All right.
Ready, two.
That's their first
Ready, three,
down.
take
Next
three.
photographic is wrong. It is
Follow
35
Palazzo.
0.
Oh yeah, we gotta change that. We gotta change that.
My bad.
We got it. We got it.
Wide receiver.
And
Two,
again,
give me the other
change-
team, please, two.
change back to
In
black,
traffic.
please.
Ready, two.
Black.
You gotta
Do not
make
want
it
it
easier
white.
Ready,
for
two.
They're not
Ready,
getting
two.
This Red Hawks
Take two.
defense
Two's hot.
has
Follow
the
two.
ability
Follow two. Ready,
to
three.
turn
Ready, three.
games upside
Take three. Good job.
on their head, and they've done it already.
We do it
One.
from
In
there.
this one. The
One, get me,
offensive scheme
get me,
Yeah,
has to be a little
wide
bit
shot.
better. They have
Make
to
sure
put
that
wide
black.
receivers
Keep
over.
going. Yep,
You
we're
have
awesome.
a
Perfect like that.
quarterback
Ready,
who
one,
can
take one.
loose.
Everything.
You gotta
So
find a
go
way
here.
to protect him just better
Everything's
and get him some easy
Yep.
throws.
I think the key for that is getting
This
Burke
is
over the
like-
middle.
yeah,
We've seen him
everything
take a couple deep shots down the sideline
Ready,
using
three.
his height. But with his size, I think using him over the middle, he's a huge target. It's easier for Bob to hit than some of the other targets.
Anthony Steele, that's all you need to know about. When he's not talking, I'm going
First
to
and
tell
10 from the 46-yard line. Bob almost loses the snap, able to
Can't do that.
re-corral it.
Homecoming football
And he'll
coach
just
is saying
throw it
that.
away. That might be grounded. He was still in the tackle
No,
box. There's no
he's
receivers in
gotta
the
go back.
area.
I did that. Why didn't I go?
And if that's the case, that could be a 10-second runoff, and TCNJ would have to burn timeout.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna give it to him. Kind of feeling for the kid here. Hitting the emergency eject button on that one. I mean, he's been taking a beating these last couple of drives.
Now take
So
it.
it'll be second down at the 46. Refs did not throw the flag for the intentional ground. So we'll still stay second
Let us
down.
know where highlights
The
are coming
highlights
from.
are on where?
Strips bunch set. You see Burke.
Copy. Where you at?
Let him
Alright,
dance,
so
let
what
him
were you
dance
planning
a
on
little
making?
bit, and then let him roll the highlights.
Ready, three.
There's he's showing stunts at the line. And pressure now right in Bob's face. He's going to have to throw it away again. And potentially another grounded call.
Sorry.
But
We're
the
probably gonna be
offensive
wrong, but like a
passer
stat.
has a late hit.
Ready, two.
by
Can you get
number
the
54,
coach?
Arnold
Or not
Young.
the coach. Sorry.
Bob
You know,
Lewis
I
goes
just
back.
start here. Just have it open.
Is that four?
Have
Yeah,
his stats
four.
open.
Ready, two.
And then we
Take
just
two.
tell you real
Good job.
quick. Save
He sounded harder on that line than
He's at 144 now.
Wayne did on 2,000
44,
feet.
15
Ready,
to
one.
28.
Take one.
That's terrible.
Good job, too.
15
Ready, three, take three.
He's at 28, he's at 144 right now. with 15
I
seconds.
do think they missed a couple of
It's
penalties.
Oh, see shit. Oh, he's alright. He's
If he doesn't get a completion
Still
here,
a tackle by
Ready, one.
those are stats.
Take one.
Wait, we change.
Oh, wait, hold on. Check the first down stat.
Wait, highlight this for a second. Make it black.
And that's what makes this Red Hawk defense so much more impressive, because it just seems like every week you turn around, there's a new facet of defense that's being taken away from them. But Montclair says, keep it coming, we'll adjust to the rules, no problem. We might give up a couple of penalties here. But we're here and we're getting after it. Might be the Red Hawks, but they're absolutely
Ready, three.
Go
dogs.
to game leading 12.
Potential time for one more play here in this first half. 5 seconds on the game clock. Not play
This is
action.
not an income. This is
Look
not a
deep
completion.
downfield for Burke. Coverage there by the Red Hawks. And almost intercepted, but incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half. Montclair State, impressive. 35-0 lead over the Lions. Saw 3 touchdowns from Andrew Sanborn, 2 receiving touchdowns from Anthony Roger, 1 from Clarence Williams.
Take your buck out.
Field goal return.
Take out your
Ball
buck.
by Jake Grimmage, and then a pick 6.
Ready, one. Take one.
His second straight homecoming pick 6 in as many years.
Ready your highlights.
Just an impressive performance from
Ready,
Mike
server
Boswell's
3.
squad. They
Ready,
came out
server
impressive,
3.
and they really
Roll server 3.
went
Take
to
server
the
3.
game, and they played well.
Here it is.
Here are the highlights from the first half.
Nice,
You see the Red
good.
Hawks take the field. Sanborn here on his first play, rolling out
Go
right,
to go to your
brings
graphic.
across the middle to Roger, and look at Roger's ability to just get down the sideline, keep his balance, and really fight for that end zone. That's a tough play by Anthony Roger.
You see the team's still celebrating it. They
Yes,
got
Lonnie,
hyped early,
yes.
and then they carried the momentum here. As you see,
Are we doing
the
2
camera
box?
even
We're
being
doing 2
juked out
box.
on this blocked field
Ready,
goal,
8.
and taking it all the way back to the house
That's good
is
on
the
Matt.
Red Hawks.
8 is good.
Special
8, you're
teams
good.
matter, people. You gotta make it happen, and they did early on.
That was Jaden Grimmage on the return for the touchdown.
And getting it done on the defensive
What's going
side
on
right
two?
here. You
What
see
is 3 and 2?
Nicholas Burgess fighting for the
Oh,
tip
this is the
drill,
whole thing
making the
thing,
catch
whole
and
thing
taking
thing.
it all the way to the
Right,
house,
this is great. This is
showing
the whole
off the
thing
stiff
thing.
arm on
Can
Trevor
I-
Pop
Hold
right
on,
there.
hold on.
What a start.
How long?
Focus up.
How long
7.
on server? How long on
Roll out to
server?
the left side, and Sanborn
focus
looking
up.
downfield, always keeps his eyes downfield,
Alright,
able to
let-
find
yeah, let it
Roger
play.
for his
Ready,
second
3.
touchdown
Focus up,
reception
7.
in the
Focus
first
up.
half.
Then looking back again,
You're blurry,
as
Seven.
Clarence Wilkins on just this nice little one-on-one
One,
route,
yes.
goes right to him
Take 3.
and nails it home. I mean, just absolutely fantastic.
Matt and Connor behind you.
Steady
In the
shot.
Hall of Fame, you are being honored.
Hall of
Right there,
Fame
Seven.
nominees,
Right there, that's
Ready,
perfect.
Hall of
7.
Fame,
Ready,
you are
one.
being honored. No, look over
What a
here.
homecoming here for Montclair
There's
State.
Hall of Fame
They
people
come out
being honored.
35-0 at the
on
half.
the field
They
right
played
now. So out of
impressive.
the Hall of
They
Fame,
ran the
say they
ball.
were
They
honored.
Ready,
they
one,
did
take
everything
one.
they needed to do on the defensive side. They were getting pressure on Bob, making him uncomfortable in the pocket. Did everything
Come on,
right.
can you give me a
And that was
slow
what they
two?
really needed to do.
Toss the
As
set.
we are ready to
Ready,
go
8.
to Matt and Connor
Here
at
we
the
go, Matt and
halftime
Connor.
show,
Here we
guys.
come. Going to 8.
What do you have for us?
Take 8.
Great stuff, guys.
Alright, ready
That was
server
an incredible
for
first half.
Hall of Fame piece,
5-0.
Ready, server 2. Ready, server 2.
Don't take yet. Not in a rush. Not in a rush. Are they still
Yeah,
on the
the
field?
59-7 previous matchup
Let's show them
in
the field.
1941.
Ready,
I didn't think that was going to be able to happen again, but it might happen here. But what else are we looking forward to today?
Well, aside from this gigantic homecoming ceremony going on
Stop
right now,
moving.
Ready, 2,
Montclair
take 2.
State recently had its own
There we
homecoming
go.
induction
Show it.
ceremony.
Nice.
So
Into the
let's hear from
package.
Thomas Gaffney on the 4 new inductees of 2023.
Ready, server 2.
There he is.
Go,
Roll server
take
2.
it.
Take server 2. Server 2.
Nice, that's a good transition. Love it, perfect.
Alright.
Sidelines, what do we got for us? Nicole, where are we?
Among this group includes a cross player,
Not
John
hear the
Bristow, volleyball player Anna
I don't know if I can
Chesnikova,
turn
You're with
this down.
Vincent or Luke? Vincent, if Vincent.
and from track and field,
Well,
Heather
where's
Carey.
Vincent? Vincent needs to get in
Tom
front of the
Fisher
camera.
played quarterback
I mean, I
from
think,
2008 to
325 right now, we're
2011,
at
passing
307.
for 6,892
Well, okay.
yards.
I need
with
a
51
sideline
touchdowns
report. I
and
need
for this,
5.
it's
I need
cap to their
someone.
His
outstanding
most
career.
successful
Here, I have
individual
it right here if
season
you want to see it.
was
We're
in
gonna have to go back on
2010,
set.
where he was awarded
Sidelines, get
NJAC
to your
Offensive
cameras.
Player of
3
the
minutes
Year.
left in this package.
Fisher
Camera 5
graduated
or camera
MSU
2?
with a dominant
That's what we
record
need.
of 32-7 as a starter. He sits first in MSU pass completions
Okay, so
all time
who's-
and third all time in
No, I
attempts,
mean,
yards, and
yeah,
touchdowns.
if Luke's ready, we'll go to
It was
Luke.
really cool to get the call from Pat and Bob
tell
and the
me.
committee.
Whoever's ready.
Whoever's
Again,
ready.
it means a lot. It means like the
Use a mic.
hard work
Okay.
and the effort and the energy and all the things that you put into it throughout your career.
And find Vincent.
you know,
Let's get
it
Vincent in
paid
front of camera
off,
2.
and put a feather in the cap to my teammates. It's just as much about them as it is about me. So, you know, a lot of emotions, a lot of
Back to
feelings
set.
for sure.
Back to set.
Back to set.
Set's going to toss
Anna
to one of our our
was
sideline
a key
reporter
member of the
story.
team from
Oh, here's one. We don't
2006
need them
to
together.
We don't need them both.
We
Just
need
one. Just one.
She led the squad
Okay.
to the NCAA.
Okay, that's gonna go. All right, so get McCone out of there.
and winning the NJAC championship that
Lucas first.
Lucas
Tell
first, sir.
Vincent to go to camera 2.
1,080 kills and 468 blocks. Still leading that stat to this day. She ended her college career on a high note in
2 minutes left.
8-0 that year.
2 minutes left in this
It
package.
feels surreal. I still can't believe it's happening, honestly.
React
It's
to the
just
package
such
and
an
then throw to Luke.
humbling honor, and I
Luke
can't
has
believe that I'm
Craig
here.
Sanborn.
I think just the camaraderie
Has
of
Craig
the team,
Sanborn.
and we've been together for a
Boys,
while,
you're
and
gonna
it
toss
was nice
to
to
Luke,
see something
who
that
has
we've
Craig
been working for so
Sanborn,
hard
Andrew Sanborn's father.
to become a reality. It's just
That's a
something
good
that I
reaction.
will remember.
Camera set.
Johnson Perstow was goalie from
Get ready in front of
1986
camera
to
two. Who is he?
1989,
Have
and he's
somebody
had
with
lots of
him. Have
success.
some with him.
With his save percentage of .711, he was
Please have
able to
Craig
be a part
Sanborn's
of the
font ready.
15-0 Red Hawk team.
Craig Sanborn. Lower
He ended his
third.
college career with some hardware on the ECA
Great. Have your
championship team that became
current
universal.
camera two.
At the end of the sports season for MSU, Perstow finished with 54 goals allowed and 15
Just did 112.
It's already 10:20.
It feels great.
We gotta make a
I
name
feel
for
like, in a way, I earned it, but
What was the name?
we were a
Craig
great team.
Sanborn.
It was a lot of fun. We played for fun.
Take your time here. We have
All
plenty
the
of
right people
time.
at all the right times.
Really?
Doing their job.
One minute
and
left in this
all the
package.
results are great.
Camera 5 center up. Camera 5 center up. Let's get
That's
it.
The
that's
final inductee
father
was
of
track
Andrew
and field
Sanborn.
star Heather
We're going
Gray.
Coming out
set.
to
She was
8.
on the team from 2010 to
Set and
2014.
camera 5.
Heather mastered hurdles and earned many individual accolades, including a four-time
Won't be able to find it.
NCAA
Camera eight,
I'd rather
center
you
up.
do that than
All-Time
I
First Team All-Conference,
Camera 8, center up.
five-time NJAC Athlete of the Week.
Just put
Nicole,
Andrew
don't let
Sanborn.
anybody walk in front of the camera
Time.
anymore.
Justin
Find people to
34
stop them.
seconds.
Thank
He
you.
holds the
Ready,
current
Mike?
NJAC conference
Ready, cue
record
down.
with 400
Ready.
medals and
Or
30
go
seconds
behind.
remaining in
Go
this
behind.
package.
That's
30
all.
seconds remaining.
Oh, it's great. It feels like I never left. I pulled
tell
up to
them to walk
campus
around you.
today.
Stop
and
letting
so many
people
things
walk
are the same.
No,
and
no,
they
no,
don't
no,
face
no,
it. I'm just
QB.
so honored to do that. And my big speech
I love
before
you,
I
Amanda.
leave
Thank
said, look around. You deserve to be here just like everybody
we go.
else.
I need you to center them, 8.
Intimidated.
Center
All
them.
right, ready. We're gonna get out of this in
Camera
10,
Center
9, 8,
Here it comes.
7,
Mike.
6,
5,
Mike,
4,
you cue town.
3,
Wait.
2,
Mike, you
Just
cue
ready.
town.
Let's get ready.
Take
I
8.
think the Hall of Famers chose a good time to get inducted with how well that this game is going so
Ready,
far.
5.
Did you know
Camera
that
not
Anna
good, guys.
Chesnikova was recruited by Coach Harvey?
Really?
Yeah,
Because she used to be the volleyball coach.
not yet. Wasn't recruited for basketball, but for volleyball when Coach Harvey used to coach for the volleyball team.
It's incredible for the sport to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, but now we're
gonna try.
hit some sidelines.
Yeah, she's on the side. It's on camera 2.
With Andrew Sanborn's
Here we go.
father, Craig Sanborn.
Settle in 5. Settle in. Here we come.
Take 5. Cue
Tell him to get
Luke. Luke, you're on.
You're on.
Luke, go. Luke, go.
I'm here with Craig Sanborn, father of starting quarterback Andrew Sanborn. Craig, how does it feel to see your son start
Name
at
5.
QB at the collegiate level?
Can you hear me, Vincent?
Whoa.
Vincent, can you hear me? All right. We're gonna have to get off this. If it keeps happening.
Yeah. All right, let's get to. Can we get Vincent ready?
Vincent,
you
get ready.
ready?
We're gonna come to you, Vincent.
Taking
Hold
you-
on. Hold,
taking-
Vincent. Get ready to take camera 2.
Taking.
Get off of this.
Take
Get
two.
off of
Take
this.
2. You're on.
Vincent, start. Go. Vincent,
to
go.
pitches, go to
Vincent,
pitches.
go.
Go, go,
Vincent,
go.
go.
Go,
Someone,
Vin, go.
Vincent,
Go.
Go.
Right there.
Mike's
Mike
up,
two,
Mike's
Mike
up,
up.
Mike's up. Mike on 2.
Oh, is there a wire there?
Still red.
Yes, it is. It's
All
wired.
right, go back to the set. Go back to the set. Go back to the
Ready?
set.
8. Take 8.
Back. Here we go.
Mike 1.
Mike up.
You're saying it was very good, but how
Vin,
about
you can stop. Vin,
Andrew
you can stop.
Sanborn?
Incredible game thus far.
Vin, you can
35
stop.
to nothing. You've seen the offense
Vin.
score a ton,
Matt, apologize
and
for
it's
technical
not even the offense. The defense has scored, special teams, everything.
Yeah, so sorry about those technical difficulties, but like we said, 35-0 now after that first half.
Let's get everything
Sanborn
worked
had
out again.
incredible 3
Okay, everybody
touchdowns
take a
so
breath.
far. The defense
Is
and
my
the special
tooth plugged
teams
in now?
were clicking.
Not many times do you see in the first half each phase of the game scoring their own touchdown. Incredible blocked field goal, return to the end zone. Nicholas Burgess as well. Back-to-back homecomings with a pick 6. What a stat that is.
How many times can you say that you had a pick 6 in all your homecomings? It seems like every time that it's homecoming, Burgess is going to go off.
Ready, 7.
Absolutely, and Sanborn now his first year with Montclair State. Incredible first half here he's had.
Keep vamping.
Yeah, I'd really love to see what we've seen so far from those Red Hawks. The offense is doing great, the defense is doing great, especially the special teams too.
Yeah,
Fun
honestly,
and
yeah.
Naz and Ryan all touched on it. The playmaking from the skill players. Terrence Wilkins down the end zone. How about Anthony Roget?
2 touchdowns already for Roger, and they've been doing it. He had a great catch in the corner of the end zone, right over my shoulder, and we still got the best view in the house.
Does he know that?
And it's been unreal how they've been playing.
And it's pretty,
don't worry about it. We're talking about
uncertain about how little that they use the running back. They've only ran it 4 times so far in that first half. Sanborn got a few carries for 11 yards, but not a lot of Mendez. One thing that TCJ has to do now is knowing that Montclair is going out there to pass.
Well, TCJ, one thing they got to do, first off on defense, they got to get the passing attack down, because now
hold on, Vin. We'll let you know.
Now Montclair's hitting the run. So now this is where you got to stop Johnny Mendez. No reason risking the pass now. When you're up by so much, you just run the ball, burns the clock. So the run defense has to go to force Montclair to pass it, maybe they can test the black.
And like we talked about it in pregame about how good the offensive line is for Montclair State. Do you think that has played a huge
get ready.
Get ready. So successful through the air, and they haven't really needed to use the run game. It's just the pass protection has been so good.
Oh, no doubt.
What?
And no doubt for sure, because like they have been on point with every single play and every single phase of the game. And that O-line, the most underrated part of any football team, don't get talked about as much, but I'm sure they're doing a great job out there. Keeping Sanborn 40-yard touchdown, all over.
And now we're going to go back to Vincent Picone on the sideline.
Mikey, key talent, take 2.
Number 2.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Rachel Curran, who's a transfer from Eastern University. It's her first year on the Red Hawks, and she leads the team in kills already. Rachel, how does this feel to be at your first homecoming with the Red Hawks?
It's really cool. I came with my teammates. This is a whole new experience for me. I went to a small school, so everything's big, like crazy. I love it.
Now, I feel like the big question is, how is the new team? How do you like being around them?
It's so fun, you know, we're very young, but everyone's very energetic, and we love playing together, so practices, games, everything's so fun, and hopefully we'll do well in the NJAC here on out.
Yeah, and what's the hopes on the future coming next?
The future, well, the goal is to win the NJAC and hopefully go to the NCAA tournament.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Vincent. The volleyball team, we talked to Coach Sawinski before, 8-8 right now, probably not the exact type of season they've wanted so far.
But they've had some really close games. Some games haven't gone the way they wanted, but there have been other times where a set is off by just one point, and those sets are so crucial. That could be the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe if you win one set here that you weren't supposed to win, maybe the game pace of the game changes a little more and could result in a whole different thing.
Yeah, we saw it on Thursday when they went to Rowan. They lost the first set 25-16, the second set 25-23, and then the third set 26-24. So if they just were able to get one more set, it seemed like that they were getting as the game is going on. And I think that's something that is very true with this Montclair volleyball team, is that they're only going to get better as the games go on. Such a young team. We talked before about how they lost Carly Warren, they lost Delaney St. Pierre was their setter for the last 3 seasons. So when you lose those types of pieces, you really have to start great job building that program.
Yeah, especially in college sports, it's not like you sign a player for a 5-year contract. It's a constant revolving door of people coming in and out. So to be able to build every year and replace the whole you can't have them for more than 4 or 5 years.
It's not like a professional league where you can sign somebody to a 10-year contract. You only get them for a few seasons, and we know that they're a midway point. But they're going to get better as the games go on. He just told me a young team. Just one senior on the roster.
Just one senior, and also what's even harder about it, not being professional sports, you're competing with Hall of Fame inductee. Yes, for equal ground at that point. It's just what do you have that you can bring to a certain athlete. Well, with NIL, but originally it's so different when you just have to say why you should pick this. They get free reign.
Yeah, and the volleyball team, it kind of reminds me of Red Hawks Sports Network, because it's getting better as it's going on. We talked about before about this was the first time we've ever done this in 2 years. Yeah, third show, and the fact that we can put on this production is incredible.
Lights out here shining bright on us, you know, brightest part of the whole stadium right now, and everyone working so extremely hard out there. Shout out to silent reporters, the guys in the booth, everyone.
Yeah. And we talked before about this being your first semester. You called the game earlier today. How did that game go?
That game, back and forth defensive battle. You saw Messiah have a phenomenal goaltending streak there. That didn't only one goal. It was 1-0 Messiah. Ended up taking down the Red Hawks, but it was a valiant effort from both sides. Defense would not let up. Midfield from both sides played great. It was a very back and forth in the first quarter. Montclair dominated position at 6 straight corners, but just wasn't able to get scored. Second and third quarter, Messiah took over, and then in the fourth, it was a really back and forth battle to try and take it out.
Yeah, and the field hockey team, they really worked hard. And we saw something similar happen last year, where they didn't get off to the greatest of starts, but then the second half of the season, they really turned it up too.
They really turned it up, is right, Matt. But now we are going to head to Luke Sirianni on the sideline with Hall of Famer Tom Fisher.
Ready, Mike Q Talent, take 2. You're on.
I'm here with former quarterback and recently a new inducted Hall of Fame athletic Tom Fisher. Tom, how does it feel to be back on campus and a field you're very familiar with?
It's cool. It's the atmosphere at homecoming is always a special event. You know, the kids come out big time. It was always fun playing in an atmosphere like this. It wasn't every week, but homecoming was always fun. It was special for sure.
And you know, you're on Sprague Field, a field you play many games at. You had a lot of success on this field. What do you miss most about standing on this field?
That's a good question. You know, I saw a lot of guys tonight that I played with, a lot of good relationships. You know, definitely, I think competing, getting after it again, and camaraderie, and you know, again, you know, just trying to get a dub every week with the boys was always something I missed the most, for sure.
And last question from me. Paint the picture for me. On this field, what's your favorite moment on Sprague Field in your career? Give me a date and just give me like a quick 10 seconds.
Booker, that's a loaded question. I mean, there's a lot of good memories here. I would probably say 2009.
Focus up on
we played Keene in the NJAC championship game. You know, I was able to score a touchdown on a quarterback draw. We ended up beating them in the national championship, and you know, propelled us into the playoffs. So that was definitely a special moment. Not only me, but my teammates that day. Winning the NJAC conference in 09.
Well, Tom, I want to thank you for your time, and back over to you guys.
Give me a 2-shot. A 2-shot. Take Q Talent.
And we're back here on the set. Sprague Field. Very special guest, Christian Booker. Christian, how we doing?
I'm alright. How are you guys?
How's your homecoming going so far, man?
I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm chilling. I'm with everybody. I don't know if the camera can see, but shout out Montclair State basketball.
The basketball teams are here in attendance. We were talking before about how much you guys support all the other teams. You guys are going to the soccer games, going to the volleyball games. What does it mean to be so together as an athletics department?
I don't know, because I feel like we always see everyone at our we always see everybody at our game, so we're always going to return the same love back. And I feel like when we give love, we're going to get it back even more. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Now, earlier today, we were talking with Coach Potts. He brought his 2 daughters on set, and he explained to us how you guys are like older brothers to her. So, what does it mean to you guys?
It means a lot. We go over there sometimes when Coach prepares his famous steak.
We give him a fun,
Make sure you get shout out on that steak. He takes a lot of pride in that steak. Go here. But yeah, when we go over there, we have a lot of fun. I didn't go see them tag.
Oh, we have one now.
Yeah, they're like little sisters. And Potts is like, you know, like big unk, I guess, in a way.
Talk about the off season. How has the off season been going, and what are you guys looking forward to this upcoming season?
Off season's been great. Coach Nick and Courtney have been getting us right in the weight room over the summer and even back in the fall.
Is it a
a lot of running, a lot of lifting.
You guys got to stay conditioned with the style of play. Can you talk about that style of play of fast breaks and
yes,
so it's a lot. It's a lot. We got to stay mentally locked in. Coach talks about a lot. It's a lot of physical toll, but I think it's more mental. Where when you're tired, you have to tell yourself, like, I can go a little bit more. I can go a little bit more.
Now I got a question for you. On the calendar, what are the states you have circled? Which teams are you looking forward to taking down this year?
So we're going to go a little bit different this year. Coach Potts wants us to take every team very seriously. So we're not going to look at, I don't even know what we have next. We're going to look one game at a time, and we're just going to focus on winning that game. Because if we do that every game, we'll be more prepared than the other team.
Steve Breedman graduated. Who do we think is going to take a step up and
take
that captain role?
We got a few guys. We got Keon Price. I think he's going to take a huge leap this year. Karen Flanagan. Yes. Mike Jack, for sure. Mike Jack is going to be banging a lot of threes for us. And I expect to see a lot from Francisco Polina for sure, too.
Now, one more thing here I got personally. Which guys that maybe not everybody knows, who are some under-the-radar names that everyone should keep an eye out for?
Yes. I would probably say Amir Williams for sure. Amir Williams will be back. I would say Kyrie Henry. I'd say Ahmad Robinson. He's a freshman, so I'm not familiar with his last name. But yes, Ahmad for sure. He's very bouncy. Y'all know me in warm-ups. Ahmad is just as bouncy.
Wow. That's that takes a lot.
Yes.
How long have you been playing basketball for? Talk to me about your high school days.
Yes, high school. Yes. This is my man Matt right here. Yes. St. John Vianney. St. John Vianney. I went to St. John Vianney High School. I've been playing basketball seriously, I'd probably say since my 5th grade. I went to Madawan, and then I moved to St. John Vianney.
Beer's right there, so he can come in and talk about his injury recovery.
And and so now I'm in my 5th year. So what is that about?
Switch out live. Grab
9 years. There you go.
9 years. Wow.
88.
Yeah, one more.
Come on, you ever look back and you kind of think,
bring him right
it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
Like,
you sit down.
How long has it been? Do you remember your first memory? What got you into basketball the first time?
We did that.
I'll probably say Vince Carter. I used to watch Vince Carter a lot.
Open up, Thank you.
That's probably why.
That's what
I was Yeah, I used to see Vince Carter.
Connor, welcome to Amir Williams. We got 2 guys now. We can't keep enough basketball players.
It's a forward.
So
put
So now, joining with me on the other side, we got Amir Williams in the building. Amir, how's it going?
How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good.
We got Big Mir.
Big Mir.
Ask Mir about his recovery.
Recovery's been really good. I'm clear now, so I'm just grateful and I'm blessed to be back. So,
Football team's coming
So I
back.
gotta ask you personally, the Achilles injury last year, how are you doing in that recovery process? How are you feeling?
I'm doing really good. Just taking it day by day.
Nine to
coming
kill
back, so
down,
just
get him
taking
and
it day,
Connor.
whether it's not getting full rest, but I'm back.
Camera 9.
Can't wait for the season.
Both you guys know how many days until your first tip off?
9, get Amir and Connor.
I don't know the math, but it's November 10th.
November 10th at Lycombe. I know that for a fact.
November 10th.
For sure, yeah.
Ready booth.
We need everyone there.
So,
Oh, they're gonna turn around?
let me know now.
All right.
What are we looking forward to most of the season?
Memories, for
Just
sure.
the memories with my
Number
brothers.
9, I need you to tilt down. Get him and Connor.
Yes, I love these guys like my brothers.
Him and the host. Him and the host.
Take
Not
seven.
the one standing up. The one sitting down. There you go. There you go, 9.
Okay, so let's
Zoom
get
out a little bit,
at
Nine.
this. Let's get at
Yeah, I
this
can
here.
agree to that. I have no brothers, but I got 22 brothers this year. So yeah, I love these guys.
Ready 6.
Oh, he has no mic. He has no mic. He doesn't know that.
Yeah, the freshmen came in and
Yeah,
introduced
Ready,
us
nine.
to the lifestyle we live,
All
and you know,
right.
just
Ready, six.
everything we do everything together as a
Cover
family.
shots in.
They just
That's
adapt
actually
to
what
it.
the B
Ready,
stands
3.
for in habits is
Take 3.
brotherhood. We take that really
Thank
seriously.
these guys.
Yeah.
On
Have them
and off the
Ready,
stage.
2. Ready, 2. Give me something on the sideline, 2.
Some teams are, they gel during practice and the game.
Ready,
but
2.
we
Right there,
do
11.
that.
Give me
We run
11.
each other
Ready, 2. Take 2.
24/7, so.
Well, boys,
Ready,
it was an
6.
honor having both of you here. Good luck on your season. Have a great rest of your homecoming.
Yes,
Ready,
yes.
booth.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, just keep talking, Connor.
Mock
Keep
our
talking.
stage.
So, now we're getting set for the second half here now.
Toss.
Back with
Good job,
Matt
2.
Boucher, Matt.
3. Give me
You
something.
guys
3.
have
Give me
a
something.
personality, don't they? And
No,
Hey,
yeah.
2 shot,
Ready,
8.
3.
2 shot, 8.
Take 3.
It's so good to
8
talk
gets
to
a
them.
2-shot.
The fact that they can come up here and talk to us, it just shows how much that
Tilt up, tilt up, tilt up.
as people.
Yeah, right there.
All right.
No doubt about that. There are some fun guys
Yeah.
here, and that
Guys,
team's
come
going
in
to
a
be
little bit
different this
towards
year.
the
They
phone.
talked about
A
a
little
whole
closer.
group of brothers, almost 22
here we
on
go.
one team. That's a lot in
Ready,
one little
ready,
family
2.
there, but it's
Yeah.
just like us, even though we don't
You're
have
ready,
22.
toss to the booth.
Yeah, and we're getting ready for the second
Ready,
half.
6.
What do you think Mockbury State needs to do? Just keep
Ready,
the
2, take
foot
2.
on the gas.
Run the ball,
Good.
don't make stupid
Follow.
mistakes.
Just stay on the quarterback.
No
2.
turnovers.
On the
And
quarterback.
it's going to be led by that man right there, Andrew Sanborn.
Ready, 6.
Had an incredible first half. We'll see if
we can
he can
have it.
follow that
Perfect.
in the second half.
Nice.
Now we're going to send it up to Capone and the
Ready, 6.
guys up in the booth. Anthony, take
Sit
it
up,
away.
Ryan. Sit up.
Take 6. You guys are on.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Connor. Guys, back here with Anthony Funk and Asperazzo.
You guys, get your mics down. Get off the set because it's getting ready to get dark.
Turn the lights off. At half.
Ready
Impressive
two.
display of defense, special teams, offense, everything was just
leave the chairs.
Take two.
The second home game.
Ready three.
Homecoming, and they're
Three.
really
Hold it steady.
showing
Hold it
out
steady.
for
Hold it steady.
putting on a show
Guys, I need
for
you
the
off the
alumni,
set.
for the fans, for the campus. I mean,
Ready,
it's
three.
just been a breathtaking
Ready.
display, and
Steady,
maybe
steady.
a
Take three.
coming out party for
Just
Andrew
need
Sanborn. We've
5
been
minutes.
hearing a lot about him. We've
Focus
seen
three,
flashes,
focus
but
three.
is this
What are you
the
saying,
perfect
five?
game that he put together? It's looking like
Mac, we get weight balance
See,
on
week by
5.
week, he's getting more and more comfortable.
Ready,
To me,
one.
the first half story of the game
Take one.
was just Andrew Sanborn's efficiency in the way this
Mac,
offense
we get
was
weight
able to
balance
just
on camera
operate
five.
on
You guys wanna
full,
show these to me,
complete cylinders.
And you saw the special teams block field goal, return all
Ryan,
the way
you have
back
to
for
eat
a
something?
touchdown. Nick Burgess getting the pick six, the pressure
Ryan, you
that
have
you've
to
seen
eat
from
Ready
Polly,
two, I'm good.
as well as Gashi. Young
Ready
up the middle, and the D
two.
tackle
Ready to
was
take
playing really
two.
well. You had the pick on the outside by Sherrod Cooper. Everybody is
hot dogs
doing
that
what's
have
going
everybody
today.
in
It just
Ready,
seems like
sit.
everybody on this team has a highlight.
Kurt.
it's just been absolutely
Coming back to you.
ridiculous
Go on
right
YouTube,
now.
go eat.
And I'll tell you,
Hot dogs out
Ready?
there.
you see him
Take
right now.
six.
Sanborn
You there
has
sitting,
highlights
and what
to
do you do?
remember
So
in
there's
this
nothing
one.
anything
The
else right
first
now.
homecoming
What do
game,
you- what do
I
you
mean,
do?
it's just been absolutely electric for him. And the team all around, I know Palazzo is definitely happy with the squad.
Three, I like that. Three, I
Job's
like
not
that.
finished
Focus
yet,
up.
but
Ready,
it's
three.
still a whole nother half,
three.
even though they have the
Focus up,
35
three, you're low soft.
Do you have a lower third?
What do they got to do to close this one out?
Yes, I do. I
You
do.
mentioned the
Focus.
job's not finished, and Connor just said they need to
Good,
run the
three,
ball,
right,
no
right, yeah.
turnovers. So
I'm happy
if
to
they
have
can
the
milk
swap,
the clock a little bit, just
No,
control
not
the
that
line
one.
of
Ready,
scrimmage
one.
and dictate the way this
One.
second half is
Ready,
played.
one, take one.
With a 35-point cushion,
it's the
that
top-
should
it's
do
center
enough.
thing.
And on the
One
other
follow,
side,
one
how
follow.
do you guys
Scoreboard.
get back into this one?
Second half.
I
What's
think
that?
honestly, the main thing is getting
There you go.
stops on defense, quick stops, 3 and outs, picks, trying to force
You have a
turnovers, and
little
then on the other end on
scoring unit in there
offense,
before the
you got to
starts.
just
You guys
get the
want?
ball down the field,
Remind people
score as
to
quick as
score is?
possible. You can't waste time on these drives because the more you waste the clock, the more you're giving Montclair more time to eat up.
We're gonna have to turn around.
All these
We're gonna have to
graphics
turn around,
You
okay?
guys see them go into the bag of
Right.
tricks. I'm talking flea flickers.
Three, give me
I'm
some.
talking bubble
Ready,
screens.
three, take three.
I'm talking halfback screens. They have to get after it just
Yep, knock
anyway.
them down.
Because right now, just allowing the quarterback
Ready,
just
two.
and
Yeah.
Bob to just drop back. He's taking
Take two.
too much hits. Montclair seeing this. I mean, they're reading the script right in front of our
Add
eyes.
graphic.
You gotta
Lower
come
third,
out
lower
with
third.
something. We saw them go to a bunch of different
Add lower
formations.
third.
A speed option, a full house set. Something has to change.
So Montclair State,
I like the
one
idea.
thing also like to receive to start the game, so that means TCNJ
Lose graphic,
will get the
take
ball
one.
first to start here in the second half. Casimir getting ready to kick off
Two.
back deep
Get me back on
for
the field.
TCNJ. It'll be
Back
Vic
on the field.
and Schmidt
I need
again.
the receiver. Good job on that.
35-0, second half. A squib kick here from
Ready,
Casimir.
two, ready,
He played
two.
right back down by the 20,
Take two.
bouncing around, and he'll be picked up by Vic. And he'll be brought down right around the 31-yard line. Couple of tackles there for the Red Hawks.
Do what you gotta
So
Ready,
number
one.
3 in there, that was Dylan Sharkey.
Take one.
When that ball was first kicked, I thought it was looking like an onside kick. Thinking Palazzo was getting a little aggressive on that one, but nice way of squibbing it.
I actually like the squib kick decision because when it's 35-0, you know someone's making a look a big play. That squib actually limits the playability of that returner. It kind of narrows down the lane for him a bit. So it's actually a pretty safer
three.
option.
5
And
minutes now.
I liked it.
Three, focus up.
Here's Bob. Now a full package. Now sends his man Zazinski in motion. He'll throw a bubble screen out for
Take three.
outside.
Hey,
Zazinski has some space
over
to
to your
work
left.
with, and he'll
Watch
get
your
out
focus
to the
three.
first
Don't
down,
move your
pick
shot.
of 11
Watch your
yards.
focus
Nice
three.
design
Focus
play,
three.
little bubble
Possible for
screen
you to
in
do that?
motion.
Like I said, you gotta go to the
Follow
tricks.
one,
It
three,
starts
follow
with
one.
those screens. It gets people
Ready,
with
one,
a little
take one.
misdirection. It forces the defense when they're too aggressive to actually back off a little bit, and it
That's
gets some
fine, that's
pressure off the
fine,
quarterback,
thank
which they could use in the worst way.
Ready, two. Two, zoom in a little bit.
Ready, Bob again. And he'll hand it up the middle with Schmidt. And so
Ready, three,
bounce
take three.
it forward, pick up about 5. It will hit the second level, tackled in there. Looks like it
Nicholas
was
Burgess.
Ready, one.
They're gonna give us Nicholas Burgess post game.
Here, copy.
Great vision right there
we
on
gotta
the
put
run
him
from Schmidt.
on
It was
the
only 5 yards,
field.
but you saw him.
Okay.
Right?
You saw his
The lights
patience,
aren't
following
gonna
his
be up.
blockers, and picks
Right.
up a nice 5 yards.
I mean,
we have a Red Hawk
you know what? I
down
bet we
right
can get him on
around
the set. Look at him on the side.
4-yard line. Stop play here for a little bit, but Right out of
Dude,
the gates,
do not give me the injury. Do not give me the injury. Get the other team. Other team too. Ready 3.
One big
Take 3.
name that we really haven't seen this
Ready
TCJ
2.
offense. Only one catch for
5.
9
Off
yards.
the
That's
injury. We're not allowed to show the injury.
For TCJ, Thomas Burke.
Ready 2.
Really haven't
Take
had him in a lot of
2.
seconds.
Steady
Better
2.
one-on-ones, and Terrell's really locked him up on the outside.
Ready 1.
JT Island, baby, that's what it's all
Take
about.
1. 3. What about fans?
He's got that nickname.
Can you get them? I know it might be dark. Just give me.
All the time greats and Terrell Rivas had that same
Chris?
kind of nickname, and there's a reason for it. Even though both of them have given up size that time, maybe even given up
Ready,
speed
3.
that time, but
Give me a little
technique
pan,
and
3.
the little things is what keeps them in
Give me
the
a pan.
game, and
Slow
just don't
pan.
even want to go towards them
Ready
because
3.
they make you pay every
Slow
time you
pan
try
left
to
to
test
right. Left to right.
And it's also
Slow pan.
the ball instincts and the aggressiveness.
Ready
When
3.
the ball is
Take
thrown,
3.
their eyes are always paying
Good job,
attention to
3.
the
Keep going.
quarterback.
Keep going. Keep going.
When you